we go.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
At the river mouth, the bears catch only the tastiest, most tender salmon. Which is exactly what we at John West want. John West endured the worst to bring you the best.
Good Saturday night, everybody. Hello and welcome. It is he, it is me, P-double-D, Etep from where? The place to be. Reviews right here with all of yous. Glad to see everybody, all these beautiful people in the chat. Let me give a holler to Judas Goat Barbecue. Hail to all. Hail to you, Judas. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We got my Editor Extraordinaire, Goodstuff Comixgater in the chat. His links are in the description to the video. Go check out Goodstuff Comixgater and his food channel, I'd Eat That. Chris Fisk, the Fist, is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the panel, too. Shh, don't tell anybody. The lovely Sherry's here. We will serenade you as soon as we get through. I can start off with some Frankie Vet here. I'll just me and you just... Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. There you go. There's some Frankie Valli. There's a solo. There you go. I'm not even drunk yet. There you go, Sherry. There you go, darling. Welcome. She's savage, though, man. She's savage.
Yeah.
She makes some
Her.
killer memes. Absolutely. And speaking of the lovely ladies in the chat, Tina Bojan, channel member, great friend. Tina, do you want a link? Let me know if you want a link. Just let me know. I will toss you a link. Horny Alf, I tossed him one. He said he'd make it if he could. So we'll wait the hail to the Legion of Memers while I'm at it. Yeah, Tina, just let me know if you want a link. I'll toss you one. So there we go. There's everybody in the chat right now. Now it's time to bring on this amazing panel. And let me start with the man who edits my videos, makes them look better. Ladies and gentlemen, Goodstuff Comixgater.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? I am Goodstuff Comixgater, and it's all good stuff all the time, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it, man. It's good to have you in your lovely background scenery.
I appreciate the invite. Thank you very much.
Dude. Always, man. Always. Orale, Papa Cotton. What's going on, brother? Welcome. Welcome. Next up on the panel, ladies and gentlemen, he is the vampire. This motherfucker don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's Angelous-Draven.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Should be a good show. Usually is on Saturdays. Just shooting the shit here. And good to see everybody in the chat. Should be a hell of a show.
Absolutely, man. Good to have you as always.
Thanks.
We're coming into your favorite time of year too. So yeah, It's, this is, like I said, we're gonna really lean in on the horror this year on the channel during October. I said it last year, I didn't get to do it. I still had Batwoman going. I was reviewing WandaVision. You know what? I gotta say, honestly, hand to God, I should have had a She-Hulk review out today, guys. I apologize. We got the Bryce Dallas Howard video. We got another Woman Kang video dropping tomorrow. But I went through a lot of shit on that. That's like 6 articles, or one article and like 6 different sources of just shit about how bad that movie really is. And Good Stuff got that one back. We're gonna drop that tomorrow morning. But I'm at a crossroads right now. I don't think I can. I think I might just be like with She-Hulk. I might just be tapping the fuck out. I've done 5 episodes of it. I watched this last one, and God love. It's like I want to shit all over this episode, but I don't fucking have it in me. I really don't, gang. So we might just be not doing the She-Hulk reviews anymore. But relax. I'll still find something to shit on. If they drop Gotham Knights, please believe I will be all over that. But I just don't have it in me. I wanna lean in on this horror stuff. I want to do like a bunch of horror reviews, and that's what I'm gonna. Not horrors. I mean, I can review horrors.
That horror was dirty.
I mean, the bitch was the bitch's crabs had crabs. All right. But seriously though, I might be done. If you don't see a review for She-Hulk tomorrow, that's it. That's the white flag going up. I can't fucking do it anymore. I'm going to start doing more horror stuff because horror is my favorite genre anyway. I'll still do pop culture news videos. Absolutely. We'll still have every fucking live stream. You'll still I'm trying to do, I did 2 members videos this week just for members. Those are exclusive for members. But we'll start doing more stuff like that. Next week, we're going to record some Trey Reacts to, which is we're gonna do horror reviews with me and Trey. Because for those of you who didn't see, hang on a second, let me share this real quick. He has picked his Halloween costume. We got it today, and here it is right here. Because of course I made a meme out of it, but that's he's Freddy Krueger for Halloween.
That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, and he got the. Yeah, we found that at the costume shop today, and I'm like, yep. I'm like, so he already had the fedora, the glove I've had since I was in 5th grade because that was my Halloween costume. But I did my own makeup. He got a mask and the sweater with the rip with the soles in it. I was like, yeah, this is fucking, this is sweet. So
I'm your DJ now, Princey.
Yep. So he's gonna be Freddy Krueger. So we're gonna do him reacting to the very first Nightmare on Elm Street trailer. Nice. That will be the first one. Cool. He's seen a couple clips of Freddy, but nothing in depth. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch the trailer, and then I'll film us reacting to it. So and we'll probably shadow it or mirror something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have Lasso do the thing. She's the horror reviews. So let me introduce. Let's see, who do we have left here? Oh yeah, let's see. We didn't introduce Chris Fisk yet. Let me bring this guy up. He's the creator of Infinitale Chronicles, ladies and gents. But let me bring this guy in too. I don't want him sitting in the back too long. And bring Chris Fisk up. And and there he is.
Call me Mr. Fister.
No, yeah, the dwarf here was drawn by Juanito El Padrino. You can find him on Twitter. In fact, I'll post a link to the Dwarf versus Junkman comic that this dwarf is featured in, who will be most likely brutally murdered amongst many other dwarfs. So
is that Lion versus Dwarves, or is it Lions versus Dwarves? Yeah. Is that what the book is? Yes.
Yeah, there's Dwarfs versus Lion, and then the sequel is Dwarfs versus Junkman.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
I'm in Dwarfs versus Lion.
Hell yeah!
Are you? Nice.
Yeah, Mrs. Good Stuff, man.
Yeah, Mrs. Good Stuff is in it as well.
All upset about
we got a 2-page spread.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
And my beloved Poppy Juanito, the artist for the book.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he dies, and I'm all upset, and I'm carrying him, and the 6'4" girls take me away. And if you don't know about the 6'4" girls on my show,
There
we
they are.
would do what we call the 6'4" girls. The elevators would open up, and it would be the wrong thing. The wrong thing would be some sexy chicks, similar
Yep.
to what you got here, and then the doors would close and then open back up to whatever the video is actually supposed to be.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, they
I
took
like
us
it.
up to heaven.
I can buy it. That's definitely a version of heaven that I can be totally get down with.
Yeah. Bunch of shixes. I'm good with that.
Our beats Sheol.
Somewhere a Jewish mother just she just kvetched because she sensed that a Jewish man said shiksa. She's like, oh God, another one. We've lost another one.
Oh, these converts are terrible.
Thank you for being here, Chris. Appreciate it as always, brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, and Juanito, I streamed with him over on B Rose's channel. Good kid.
Hell yeah.
Good, he's a good kid, man. Good artist. Speaking of good artists, we happen to have a fucking great one right here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the fucking best. He is the fucking fulfillment Kang, not the king, the fulfillment fucking Kang. Ladies and gentlemen, it ain't the woman Kang. It ain't any other Kang. It's the fulfillment Kang himself, Mr. Vinnie Tartamella.
Bless you, you sweet, beautiful son of a bitch with a normal-sized nose. In case
He knows the way to my heart.
1, 2, Mario's coming for you. I really thought Trey was gonna go as Mario, but that's even better. That looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna have a blast on Halloween. That's gonna be killer.
Oh yeah.
I know. I was in the back. I was writing a lot since you didn't see me. When you said you were gonna tap out on She-Hulk, I'm like, oh, thank God. Then you said you were gonna lean into horror. I mean, who was? And I went, well, Walton leans into them, and crabs and all that great stuff. But I didn't want to leave anyone out in case. But yeah, so I am happy to be here, and can't wait to have some laughs.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here, man. Hang on a second.
All pleasure.
Crab
Oh,
people,
God.
crab people.
They pinch your nuts with their feet. They're crabs.
We
all
are-
day.
We are the crabs. Your nuts will grab with our feet.
Hello, Sherry. The lovely Sherry is here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she got it. I gave her a solo serenade earlier. We can do the full group thing now. Ready? A one, 2, 3. Sherry, Sherry, baby. There it is. The Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons were not. We're more like the room at the Two Seasons because we couldn't afford the Four Seasons. But thank you, Keely Chow. What's up,
We
man?
ran out
Welcome.
of seasoning. Sorry.
Yeah, we're out of season. We're off season, Frankie Valley.
Right. That's about it. Let me drop Tina. I'm gonna drop Tina. I'm gonna throw you a link if you want to jump in. You are more than welcome. Let me scroll through the DMs here. See when the last time I slid into Tina's DMs was. There we go. There's your link if you're so inclined to join us. No, I was talking a little bit before we came on. I said me and the family just watched Hocus Pocus, the original.
Nice.
And that it's such, like I said, man, it's such a wholesome, fun movie. Phenomenal cast. And the sequel's gonna come out in a couple days, something like that. I think it drops. And I'm so nervous. They're bringing pretty much everybody back. That's I think
Even
that
the
was willing to
horse
come
face
back.
killer?
I'm pretty sure that Barbaro is coming in. Bum leg and all. Yeah, that's I was, and Trey was like, Dad, which one's your favorite witch? I'm like, the blonde one, son. I was like, this is when she was still hot.
When she's still
Yeah. Well, she was hot by proxy, like you know what I mean, by
Doesn't look
comparison.
like the original
Yeah.
kids are just the witches. Everybody
Just the
else
witches?
knew it looked like.
Oh, I thought they were bringing everybody back. Damn it.
No Thora Birch with those huge.
They're bringing Doug Jones back, which was the zombie dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then
Oh,
the
yeah.
Riches. But everybody
Billy.
else looks like they're new.
Well, he's not a hard get.
No,
No,
he's in that
I'm
Star
sure
Trek
he's-
stuff.
That's his. That's
Oh,
his
is he?
thing, to do creepy stuff in monsters.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
He was
did
there
this
at
in-
Warhound as well.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I almost bought it. I was looking
Him
for.
and
I was looking for.
Perlman had a photo shoot together because he did what's his name?
Were him and Perlman in something together?
Yeah,
he was
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
He was in Hell.
Abe Sapien.
Yeah, you see.
Dude, I haven't seen Hellboy in probably 10 years or better.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last time I watched it. Honestly,
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's okay. You can tell us.
I sure didn't watch the.
Sapien. It's Gas
Wait.
Sapien. It smells like fish.
It must be a dish.
Wait, hang on. Let me pull it up. DeSantis, don't say gay. Don't say gay. I'll say gash. How about that, DeSantis? Look at suck my ridges, DeSantis. I don't know.
Don't say gay sapien.
It's like the missing link.
What do you mean like? It is.
Yes.
He is the missing link. But seriously, I think that, you know, if they were going to do a sequel to Hocus Pocus, right? If you're going to do a sequel to it, like I said, it could be really fun, and it could be, you know, a great movie for families, especially like now that like our generation that watched that as kids is older and could, you know, watch it with our families or whatever. And you know, it's sad because you're sitting there going like, what are they gonna do to it? You know, how are they gonna ruin it? Like, are they gonna make the villain like a I don't know, like a Trump? So I don't, you know what I mean? I just. Right, it's just like I just want the movie to be what it, you know, in the same vein as the original. Like that should not be too much to fucking ask. It really shouldn't.
Shouldn't be. No.
Right.
No,
What is it?
And that's
no.
the caveat. It's like you know these fucking idiots are gonna do something. They're gonna do something. Be it what's up, indie wrestling aces? What's going on?
Hey,
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up?
How you
Welcome.
doing?
Good to see you. But I'm not like I said, I'm not optimistic about this. I got like I said, man, I watched Andor the other night, and the first 3 episodes, and I said I can't even lie, I liked it. I thought it was fucking pretty well done, and I didn't read the whole article from Bounding. We'll go over that in a little bit. But they kind of, you know, Slade Hale reviewed it, and you know he just, of course, thought it was fucking terrible. So I'm like, all right, so I want to go through this and see what he did, because like honestly, I thought it was pretty well done. Like Tony Gilroy that wrote it. Like there was articles that came out. He said he wanted everybody to forget, the people that were working on the show, to, you know, kind of leave their reverence for Star Wars at the door and try to create something new. And I like that. I like that aspect. I do, because it's not to ignore the fact that it's Star Wars, but it's leaving everything else out, you know, and kind of, I guess like they're, you know, and try to make it fresh, which go ahead, man.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Well, if Disney wants to get any eyes on this, they need to do exactly like what HBO did. Because after Game of Thrones season 8 and that finale, I was like, fuck this. I'm done with Game of Thrones. I saw the House of Dragon stuff. I'm like, that can eat a bag of dicks. I don't care. I know where it's all heading. It's garbage. I have no desire to see this. I saw that free episode on YouTube, and I was hooked. I actually subscribed to HBO Max to watch the rest of House of Dragon. I love that series now.
It's fucking great.
They need to do that. They need to do that with Andor. They need to get that first episode out there, get it free, get it in people's eyes. And if people can get that bad taste of the Disney Star Wars out of their mouths and go like, hey, this, you know, forget about that other crap. This is good. Bam. You've got Disney Plus subscribers.
Is it that solid?
I think it is, man, and I say that, and now I know, and there's people out there, but ETAP, I understand. I fucking understand. You think
guy.
I don't? I fucking and it's fine. It's fine if that's like I said, my kid wanted to watch it.
Oh boy! Tell him, tell him, ETAP. Tell him. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh god! Oh my god! Yeah.
Damn you, Mickey!
Liar!
You have a kid as an excuse, so you're allowed to.
Oh, how good it is! Oh.
I do. That is kind of because he did. He brought it.
Hold on one second.
He brought it up to me.
I said, "Get naked, bitch! I'll be right there."
Whoa!
Oh, goofy! This guy's turning me on here. He's talking about our series, and it's fucking good.
Shit.
Oh, girl.
Hey, superfan.
What's up, Miss?
What's up, Adam?
What's up, baby?
Watching Mickey Mouse wanting to get.
I see that we've got a horny Mickey Mouse again, and I thought that Frank was bad with no balls. Jesus. Lord help me, Rhonda. Sorry, I'm stealing your language, Etep.
It's all good. It's all good. I borrowed that from people much older than me. So
I know. I sat there thinking about it, and I'm just like, this is just the place to be. It is. It really
Always.
is. I'm sorry.
I'll eat an edible to that. My bag's almost empty, but it's okay. These are 200 milligrams, so I'll probably only need 4 during the stream, just like last week.
Nice. I can only get like 10, you bitch. Like 10 milligram. I'm like, Jesus, that's nothing.
You ever like eat those and turn into like those human puddles, like in those old weed ad commercials? Remember
Dude,
back in the day?
okay. I need to look.
Awesome. I want that.
On YouTube, it's like life is safe on Pete's couch. And do you remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Do you remember those? It's like, this is Pete. And we were literally sitting in my house playing 007. Took a break because we were watching football, and that fucking commercial came on. And we're all sitting there getting high in my apartment, and everybody's like, I was like, see, safest place, Pete's couch, right the fuck here. Right the fuck here.
It had the opposite effect. They're like,
right? I'm just like,
that's awesome.
Pete's
like that motherfucker's
Joe's apartment, brother.
running over that. Back when I used to live in the Section 8. I did. I lived in fucking. I ain't fucking ashamed of it. I lived with that motherfucker for 7 years. Because I put that bitch in my ex's name because she was going to college and I was making too much money. So I didn't want to pay I didn't want to overpay for what the apartment was actually worth. So I put it in her name because I was putting her through fucking college. So I fixed her fucking teeth, bought her a car, got her an education. She fucked my best friend and left me. It's great.
Oh man. You fixed it up for your best friend. What a pal.
But great fucking friend. I was on the road with doing the wrestling thing. That's all right. I had my rats, and she was with that toothless fuck, which is fine. I mean, because I would not have the lifestyle I have now if I had not met my wife when I did. So and I. Let me put it this way. I know where the two of them live, not because I'm crazy, but I live in a smaller fucking town. And I accidentally looked at a house that was literally right down the road from theirs before we bought this place. We're looking at how, and we're literally looking at this house, right? It's got a fucking gorgeous pool. It was a little small. I mean, it was way smaller than this, but it was a nice, beautiful fucking home. A lot of potential. Could have added on, right? And we're leaving, and I'm just like, we told the realtor, we're like, we'll think about it. And she's like, all right. So we're going to look at another one. And we're driving down the road, and I see the two of these retards out in their driveway, and I'm like, oh, this is out. And the wife's like, why? I'm like, do you see those two people in the driveway back there? I'm like, I don't expect you to recognize them because you've only seen them in person like twice. I'm like, she goes, was that your ex? I'm like, yep. I'm like, this would not be fun. Well, actually, you know what? It might, but no, So no, I didn't have to deal with that. So no, No, it was kind of funny. Right down the fucking road.
Breaking news. ETEP avoids HIV. Ex-best friend catches it.
That's when at first when she fucked him, I was like,
cunt move.
but then I was like, I think I'm winning here. I was like, I applauded it. I applauded it. It was fun.
I hope you know I filled her up before I.
It was fun. It was fun. No, he got an upgraded package. She came with a car, a college degree, and fucking new teeth. What's up, Tina? What's up, Tina? Well, welcome.
Hello, boys. How are y'all doing?
Somebody's got a class to join up, and here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I tried.
You avoided some unnecessary mouse action.
Mickey got all excited because I liked Andor.
He turned into Walton.
No.
Well, that's
I know.
Mickey made Frank excited, and that's scary because he's got no balls, dude. And like he was like literally getting excited. I'm like, I know Lizzie's an eat, but damn, Vinny, you better tone down that Mickey. I'm sending Frank to your house.
One day I'll do the full bit and I'll put it up on something.
Did anybody else? Am I the only one that watched it? Curious.
I watched it.
You did. What did you think? What did you think, Tina?
I thought it was really good, and I never saw Rogue One, so I was kind of surprised.
Okay.
I was able to, I got into it right away.
All right.
Are you gonna watch Rogue One after the series is done?
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
It's
no spoilers, everyone.
Nope, I won't.
It's okay to spoil it. I remember hearing the ending, when it came out, but of course, I forgot.
Everybody dies.
They all went on stage and they danced. Thank you, Draven.
Honestly though, Rogue.
For me, I never finished watching it, Draven. Damn you, Draven.
Dude.
It's
Okay.
before fucking The New Hope.
I love
so of
Lost.
course everybody dies.
I love Lost. That is like that shit. There's so many episodes in that show, and I ain't even gonna let so many episodes in that fucking series that Niagara Falls, man. I got so hooked into those fucking characters when I've seen that show probably 5 or 6 times over, I think.
Dude, I've seen the first couple episodes, but now I know with my next Wakulian producer cheer what I'm going to be making you do. I'm going to start watching and make you review it, so then I can see how you like it versus what I like. So.
Nah, that series made me hate Bad Reboot. Like, because the man is good at starting something.
Finishing is not his strong suit.
He can't cinch the landing. And
ask his wife.
Yeah.
ask his wife. He can't finish.
Even with that nose of his going in there.
That I swear to God, it's like the dick on Dan Aykroyd's character nose in Nothing But Trouble.
Circumcised. Like he's got a circumcised dick on his face.
Yep.
That was hate against Jews, but we'll let it slide because he's Jewish. I was gonna say
there's 2 of us on here.
No, Chris is a Jew. He's only half Jewish.
Resident Jew.
We almost had to start a GoFundMe for a new computer.
Oh, you're going down quite low. I was gonna say, Lost didn't know what it was doing because it was a stolen property. That's why. And when they had the writer's strike, that's when they had time to rewrite things because they didn't know where they were going.
Yeah, and this is the one show and the only television series I have ever watched that I have been that emotionally invested in that the ending was bad and I was like, I can accept this. Like literally, I didn't agree with it, but I'm like, it's kind of a happy ending, so I'm like, I can accept this. It didn't make sense. But I liked when they started going into the backstory in the island, dude. When they started doing the Man in Black, the fucking his brother, what's his name? Jacob. Dude, Titus Welliver played the Man in Black, and he was in the Mandalorian. He was in that one episode with the first one was Sasha Banks and the hot chick, Katie Sackhoff. I was gonna say the hot chick from Battlestar Galactica, Starbuck. Katie Sackhoff, who should have been Captain Marvel. Katie Sackhoff should have been Captain Marvel. But Titus Welliver and his the guy that played Jacob were fucking phenomenal.
The
yeah,
that they had was supposed to be Captain Marvel. She was
I did a video on that 2.5 fucking years ago. I covered that. I looked her up. I found out her name, and I had the scene in the movie where she was supposed to be, because it was in the deleted scenes and shit. Yeah. But yeah, I did that back in like 2020 because I was like, this is who should have been Captain Marvel. God damn it. She looked like a superhero.
By the way, get the van started. If you know where you said you looked her up. Never mind.
But no, like Lost, I was so emotionally invested in that show and like every aspect of it. I loved when they started doing the lore of the island and everything.
Yeah,
it was a bit wonky with the actual plug in the island, but you know what? It was a metaphor. I can get down with that. I can accept that.
So when I was working in the gaming industry at the time, we had like these like little nerd powwows all about Lost. Like there were fan theories, and the fan theories turned out to be better than the actual show because we're like, is it Lemuria? Is it Atlantis? Is it Mu? One of those, like the nomad isles of ancient Asia. Like the idea that because the island is moving all over the place, and you got all that weird shit from different cultures, and it's like. Yes. Oh, we're gonna, we're actually getting some cool like mythological things in here, and it's like that final season came in, and it was just Deus Ex Machina, and it was like, this is fucking terror. No, why was that little magical black kid killing animals? What the hell?
the statue of was it Taret? That the foot was there, and you got to see it when they Richard Alpert, who the actor's name eludes me, but I fucking loved that character. I was like, Jesus Christ, they could do a spin-off now about him, and I'd just be like, take my fucking money. If they did a show, you don't even have to bring the characters like the main, like Jack and all them back. Don't need them. I would settle, not settle, but I would be like happier than a pig and shit over a fucking a backstory just about the island and the when Richard got there, and Jacob and the Man in Blood. If you did a show on that, I would be all fucking in. Yeah. I would be all in.
What they did to Locke, man, ooh, that's dirty.
Yeah, dude, Terry O'Quinn. How underrated of an actor is he? Like, no matter how bad that show got, he brought it every fucking scene he was in. Yeah. John Locke was probably between
he
him.
He almost had a spinoff at one point. They were going to do it. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yep.
Because the show went to shit.
Well, before that. Before they went to shit.
I was super excited when it first came out, and then I was just like, because the lead, Jack, I guess, he was in Party of Five.
Yeah, Matthew Fox.
I was like super excited. I'm like, oh yeah, this will. And then I just never. I was like, whatever.
How did his career go nowhere after that?
He was in a couple movies and like We Are Marshall.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
And I can't really think of anything else outside of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he just
it just was what's her name? What's that, Tina?
I was going to say that Matthew Fox is actually in a new TV miniseries coming out in 2022 called Last Light.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, horny elf.
Hail, horny elf. Hail to the Legion of Memers. Hail, brother. You got a link. I'm pretty sure I sent you a link. Didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm just making sure.
Come on
sure. Yep, you got one waiting for you, bro. But no, that what was that show that tried to kind of be Lost? I started watching. It was another airplane show where they disappeared for like 5 years.
4400 or something?
No,
it was on 8.
It wasn't 40. It wasn't 4400.
No,
100 or Manifest.
Manifest.
Yes.
I started watching Manifest, and I was just like. It's like dating a girl that reminds you of your ex because you have this like warm nostalgia for parts of it, and that was it. I was just like, I can't do it, boo. I can't do it. It ain't. It's not you. It's not you. It's me.
Same.
It's me.
Same. I'm like, yep. It's no. I won't say what I'm about to say. Never mind. Go ahead.
But, do you remember that dinosaur show? Terra Nova.
Terra Nova. Oh my God.
What the hell?
Was great.
Dude, crowdfund that thing. Get that back in. I want to see a satisfying conclusion to that.
He had an RPM Ranger in that in that show too.
And Stephen Lang.
Yeah,
Stephen Lang
was awesome in that.
Dude, that show, that was at the time the most expensive television show I think ever produced, and that's why they couldn't do 2 seasons.
If they can do Tyler Perry's Rings of Power and all the shit they're wasting on that, you could give us Terra Nova's success. Like
it was near the writer's strike too, wasn't it? Like it was
I think it was.
Yeah.
So that's one of the
2011.
Yep.
A lot of serious shit to bed because of that stuff. There was that one called Life. That guy with the red hair from Billions. That was such a great show, and we never got a proper ending to that thing because it was the same deal.
Another one was Invasion. Invasion was on right after Lost. It was another bad robot show. Hail 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls live. Before we talk about Invasion, let me thank my channel members proper because I uploaded the new video. Here you go, ladies and gents. All my Kazooians, Harvey Wakuian producers alike.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Invasion was out in 05. It came out the year after Lost started. I had to look up the year.
Yeah, that had Sawyer in it, didn't it?
No, we had William Fichtner. He was the bad guy, leader of the guards in the Longest Yard remake, like the quarterback. Lisa Sheridan, Carrie Matchett, Ariel Grade, Eddie Cibrian, who was with... what's her name at one point? I think it was Anna Kournikova, maybe. Alexis Zenia. Evan Peters was in it. I forgot he was in. He played the son. It had Tyler Labine. It had a cast of people like you'd seen on other shows, you know. Eddie Cibrian was on. I think wasn't he on like one of those like Desperate Housewives type shows or something like that? But no, Invasion was good. Like. If you guys remember the premise to that, anybody?
I've not seen it.
Okay, so there was like it was in Florida, so there was like a tropical storm, and it was kind of like it was a hurricane, I think, and it hit landfall, and a bunch of people got like swept up, and they thought they drowned, but it turned out they were alive, but they had been changed. They're pod people because they turned into like an alien type life form. And they, and certain people in town had changed and certain people didn't. And they ended it like all the aliens had like basically taken over the town, and they were like pushing people off the pier outside of at the docks into the water to like change them all in. And that's how the first season ended, and it never came back. And I was like, oh damn, it was such a badass fucking show. The one chick that's in Handmaid's Tale, the main. The one that always looks tired.
Yeah.
Kate. She does. She always looks fucking tired. The only time I've ever seen her.
Olsen.
Yeah. Which I hated that movie.
She looks like she got hit with an 80-pound bag of
Elizabeth Moss.
Elizabeth Moss. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, she always looks tired.
I was thinking mold, something like that.
Yeah. Old.
But no, she was in it. She was obviously, like I said, this was what well, you're talking, this is a long time ago, 17 years. But yeah, she didn't look tired in that. I just remember her character because she was like, I think, I haven't seen the show since it aired, but I remember her character, I believe, was like kind of like Evan Peters' like love interest because he was a teenager. But I think she was changed and he wasn't. What's up, Godzillionaire? Hail, he says. Hey-o.
What up?
Hail, Godzillionaire.
What's up?
Hail. Hey-o. But no, that was another good one that just like it got left on that cliffhanger after season 1, and it just killed me because it was good. Like I said, it was like fun because it was on after Lost. So you had Lost and you go right into Invasion, and I was like, it was 2 bad robot shows, but I mean, it was 2, it was like 2 different genres almost. Yeah. It was, the styles were completely different, and yeah, it just it really bumped.
Was insane.
It was
the mystery box,
yeah.
like.
Yep.
He needs like, and I hate saying like, being a writer myself, like, but and I'm not even trying to say that it's from a place of expertise or whatever, because any writer that says they're an expert is fucking lying, But it just seems like Bad Reboot or whatever they're masters of building up characters and ensemble casts and getting you hooked into it, but they can't. They need to start backwards. Like they need to start with the conclusion, not tell the audience what it is, but have an understanding of what it is, and then work backwards from the end, so that the beginning can meet that conclusion. Because they haven't had a single fucking movie, TV show, anything that has had a satisfying whenever I see Robot now, I'm like, I don't want to see it. Like I have no interest because I know it's gonna get me in, and then it's just gonna be disappointing. It's like you can only be like cock blocked so many times. Yeah,
I think the closest they had to having a movie that had that kind of suspense and shit that worked, and the ending I was still okay with, was the Cloverfield.
Cloverfield was
the first one.
No.
Yeah.
The other one with Kate.
John Goodman.
Cloverfield.
Yeah. Yeah. 10 Cloverfield.
Oh,
Lane
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, and that wasn't even supposed to be a Cloverfield movie. Like that was just added in there.
Yeah.
Did they end up correlating that in though?
Yeah. Yeah, at the very end when she gets out and it turns out wasn't,
Yeah, there's the aliens. Yeah, okay. Because like when I saw Cloverfield in the theater, like one of my best friends, like I still talk to him, my best friends from like elementary school. Like he's always one like, hey, let's go see this, and I'm like, because this motherfucker like made a point. He liked J.J. Abrams' style, and I'm just like. Now looking back, I'm like, you sweet summer child. But
he's like, let's go. Same thing at those She-Hulk reviews.
He doesn't watch my shit. He's not cool enough. He deals with me in real life. He doesn't want to watch my videos too. He's got to deal with me, regular everyday life. He's like, fuck your videos. It's funny because I've got some of the other parents at the school. They're like, the one dad's like, I can't listen to him, but he goes, I always put him on your playlists on to give you watch time while I'm work because he works from home. I'm like, oh, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you. I was like, let your kids listen to him. They're fine. Half the kids in class already do anyway. It's all right. But when I went to see Cloverfield, like by the end of that movie, my fists were balled up. I was so fucking mad. I'm just like,
I like Cloverfield.
What the actual fuck is what are we doing? Like I've had enough of watching these retards run around. Like I just
that movie was giving me the same thing as that first person perspective in video.
Yeah,
like, I wanted to vomit.
Don't watch what is it? Freaking Blair Witch then.
Oh yeah.
I heard that movie it was nothing.
I've never seen that.
I went to the theater opening night with my same friend. We were going to Raw is War down in Detroit on Monday. So we went Saturday night. We went and stayed in Saginaw. Or Friday night, we went and stayed in Saginaw with his family, his cousins. We went to watch Blair Witch opening night. Watched fucking 10, 15 people running out of the theater with motion sickness, and the end of that one was fucking. Like, I was like, what the fuck did we just watch? Let's go to the strip club because the Boo was right down the road. Oh, the second Blair Witch was shit. The Book of Shadows or whatever that was. The Book of Shadows.
Yeah, it was bad.
No. It was so. What was that dude's name in there? Not Skeet Ulrich. What the fuck?
The guy from
Burn Notice.
Burn Notice. Yeah.
The guy from Burn Notice was in there.
Skeet Ulrich was in the show Jericho, which was really good.
Yep. Jericho was good.
I love Jericho.
Yeah.
I was one of the people who mailed peanuts.
Didn't they bring that back after there was like a fan they brought it back for like a second and final season, right?
Then they ended it up abruptly again, and there was no closure whatsoever.
Oh,
damn it!
I did see it all.
That sucks.
Yeah,
because I saw the first season. I never saw the second one.
Yeah, it was good. I was so happy when they brought it back.
Yeah.
That's there was another show. What is that? Under the Dome. Do you guys remember that one?
Yes, that was good too.
I liked it. I can't remember how many seasons. I think I quit watching it after it was into the second season. I just kind of fell out. It's one if I find it, I might go back and give it another watch. Because I liked the premise because it had what's his name from Breaking Bad.
Yep. Yeah.
The brother-in-law.
I don't know his real name, but yeah.
Yeah, was he
the old dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love Breaking Bad. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
I didn't think I'd like that because I don't like gangster shit, and I fell in love with it right out of the gate.
I quit watching it. I quit watching it after the first season.
That's it. The first season's the toughest season to watch.
I quit watching it.
Yeah, I know a few people that they couldn't because of the first one. They're like, because it's slow and it's that whole kind of depressing thing with the cancer shit. But I'm like, I said, no, you got to stick with it because it just keeps getting better. And then he gets into these situations where he gets himself out of it with science. It's fucking beautiful.
Remember the explosive crystal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The trick, ETEP, is what you do is when his wife and all that shit's on screen, you just fast forward past it because that's not just.
Skylar.
His wife
she gets a lot of hate, doesn't she? I've seen that and in forums and just there's articles been written about how much the fans just fucking hated her. In the first season, you could kind of pick up on it a little bit, but I'm like, is she gonna be this? And we just I said, and the wife literally, it's funny you said this. Because she said she came to me that she goes, we need to give Breaking Bad another try because everybody says how good it is. I'm like, all right, if we have time. Yeah.
The girl that plays Jessica Jones is in that too.
Oh yeah.
Kristen, is that Kristen Ritter? Is that her name?
Yep.
It's the best role she's ever had. I love watching her OD.
Dude, Q was her dad, and he's an air traffic controller.
Yeah.
And that was one of the funniest things that they I've never seen pizza used for such comic relief in my life. Because it was you just hear boo 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 imminent collision, boo boo, and the guy's just oh, and then the next thing you know, there's a pizza on the dude's room. What the hell?
This will make you happy. If you watch it, you will feel like at some parts with his wife especially that you're back to watching Batwoman. That's how bad that bitch is, dude. Legitimately, she's bad.
No, you're gonna love the series because of the character growth. I mean, what Brian Cranston? He's
not enough punching in the nuts.
That dude, with every award that he's fucking gotten for that show, every one of them well deserved. Every one.
Easily.
The spinoff was kind of meh. What was it?
Better Call Saul?
No. The movie or whatever to kind of wrap things up with Jesse.
Yeah.
That was kind of meh.
Yeah.
What did they do? They did a movie?
Yeah, it was El Camino or something.
El Camino, Jesse when he escaped. And it's not really a story that we really needed, but I think it was because they just wanted to test the waters because then we got Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Dude, Better Call Saul is so fucking good. I haven't seen the last season. I only saw the first episode of the last season, but
I watched
like a dumbass.
I watched 3 episodes of Better Call Saul, and I was like, I've never seen Breaking Bad. I'm not gonna watch this.
I don't know. I was rooting for Hank the whole time.
Yeah.
Hank was supposed to be this arch nemesis, and the whole time I'm this guy's awesome. When he took out the twins.
Yes.
The guy is so badass.
But the most parts I've seen from Breaking Bad are all Giancarlo was not in Breaking Bad. He's in Better Call Saul.
He's in both.
Right?
He's in both.
Who's in
Oh,
both?
he's in both.
Yeah, he plays Gus
Fring, the Chicken King.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, when they bring him in,
Los-
you're gonna love him. You're gonna love Mike, the cleanup guy.
yeah, Mike is awesome.
my favorite.
The actor that plays Mike, he was in Beverly Hills Cop. He's the one that Eddie Murphy fucking throws over the table. Yeah, I like him.
Banks, Banks.
I like him.
Jonathan Banks. That's it.
Jonathan Banks.
And Bill Burr in it too.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
Bill
Bill
Burr.
Burr's in Breaking Bad.
I was gonna say one of my favorite comedians I know is in Breaking Bad too. I forgot his fucking name because it's been so long since I've watched any of his shit. Yeah, the big fat black dude.
Yeah.
The one that sleeps on the money.
Yeah, he works
two
with
chops to the throat. What the fuck?
Yeah,
is his
he works
name?
with what's his name? We just said his name. Bill Burr. He works with him. Who they both work for Saul Goodman.
Okay.
So,
it's
great, dude. It's fucking awesome.
I used to watch his Lavelle Crawford.
Yes.
I used to watch all his fucking stand-up shit, dude. He was fucking hilarious. I had his entire act fucking memorized. I watched it so many times. It was. I mean, the guy was just his delivery, his timing, his cadence, the way he said shit. He was fucking hilarious because he was on Last Comic Standing.
Yeah, this show has everything that you want. So just give it another go. Grab the wife and give it another go.
I need to watch it. I do. I need to watch it.
Trust me, you're gonna be happy you did.
Yeah, I'm not usually a fan of that kind of genre. I wasn't really hooked by The Sopranos. I don't like gangster shit because it's these people are assholes. I hope they all die. But I love.
I'm sorry, Sopranos fucking sucked. I got to meet them and everything, and they were cool, but the show was garbage, and it was like a fucking cartoon version of what the Mafia is. It was retarded.
Not that I have any insights into what a real mafia is.
Right. Allegedly.
Not as far as you know.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I worked for a commercial loan officer for a bank that we had quite a few connected businessmen, and it was quite interesting. I mean, they treated women great, but not great at the same time. You didn't exist. They'd walk in the door, they'd drop down their checkbook and a pile of bills and expect you to pay their bills for the month. But at Christmas, you'd get bottles of Dom and cookies and chocolate and jewelry. It was awesome.
Yeah, I put up with a little bit of.
This is the price. You're like, it's not 1950, but god damn it, the perks are good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You're like, as long as you don't slap me on the ass every time I stand up from my fucking chair, I guess I can deal with this the terms of this agreement.
You can call me Sugar Tits.
Every time somebody walks in with gabagool, her ass hurts.
Hey, did you go down and get the gabagool?
Hey, it was really cool though because somebody brought in a paperback copy of Who's Who in the Chicago Mob, and we literally just would point out all of our customers. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Mr. DePaulo. Oh my god, it's Mr. Garcia. It was hysterical.
Oh man!
I took a couple. I took a couple classes in college on the history of the mafia, and I've always been a fan of the lore and everything. I mean, I wrote papers in high school on John Gotti. You know, the Gambino family was always my favorite. You know,
I gotta tell you about a couple of hits.
Yeah, I got into the Chicago stuff too. I read what was it? We had to read one of the. I still have all my mafia books are on my shelf. Is The Outfit. Mm-hmm. You know about Chicago, and yeah, there's just this stuff was so interesting.
Well, it was, man.
And
they really, I mean, a lot of the politicians and shit use their tactics.
Dude,
I mean,
if it wasn't for the mob, JFK never would have been president.
Yep.
Yeah.
His old man's a fucking bootlegger who was a fucking, loosely connected, and that's how they pull the strings. And then, of course, well, I'm not going to say how JFK.
All of Chicago was bought and paid for. I guarantee you that.
Well, the U.S. government went from Italian-run mafia to Chinese-run mafia. So, the same.
We were better off with the Italians.
I'm sure we were.
Well, it's like me and Tony were talking about like Las Vegas, and he was because he's lived there his whole life, and he said, he's like it was honestly it was run better under the mafia.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was. He goes, it's a shitty thing, and he goes, you don't get comp drinks or meals or shows or anything anymore. You sit there at the table, and that you're sitting there long enough. They see what you do. They come over, fucking here, go grab a meal on us. Go to the buffet. Here's tickets to a show. Because they know you're going to come back and play. Yeah. So he's it's not like that. It's like that fucking sucks. This is what like corporatism and commercialism like, and I'm not anti-capitalist. Don't mistake that.
No, corporatism isn't the same as capitalism.
No,
they're completely different.
Bypassing capitalism.
No, it's the one thing they got correct in that movie Casino at the end when they said that they tore down some of the great casinos, and then they ushered them in like it's like fucking Disney World. The fat slobs wearing flip flops and shit. All the class went out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, used to have to dress like my dad's buddy. Used to go out there, and he was a high roller. Like he would go out there, and he'd take his wife, he'd get her a suite, he'd have his own suite, and he'd get his 2 girls for the week, and literally, and he would go out there and he would drop $200,000-$300,000 playing blackjack, win or lose, didn't care. He'd just give his wife $100,000, say, "Don't bother me," and that was, and he'd go out there 5-6 times a year and do that. But yeah, he's like, he would tell me about it because he taught me how to play euchre, which if you're not from the Midwest or Michigan in particular, euchre is basically spades. Okay. For everybody else in the United States, euchre is spades.
We don't use that term anymore.
I didn't say, no. I didn't say colored. Relax. What did you guys think I was going to say? Jesus.
We need the Three Stooges. And they go, "It's a spook," and the guy jumps out the window.
Oh my god.
But he goes, that was the thing when we went, because he would go and he'd sit in the high rollers playing poker and shit, and in blackjack, it's like you fucking dress up, you fucking you look nice when you go anywhere, and now it's like. It's like you said, Vinny. It's out the window. It's like Disney World, and that's fucking sad. I'm staying in like Old Town, like on the old strip, I guess it would be.
Fremont.
Fremont Street. The downtown Grand is where I got my room.
That's where I had the most fun when I was out there. Like the strip is just kind of too many freaking people. It's like commercialized and stuff. So
everybody wants money.
Yeah,
I already know where a good dispensary is, and a good steakhouse.
Awesome.
One of my buddies went out there, and that's I told Tony. I was like, hey, I already got one in mind, but I'm like, pick a good one out because, like I said, I'm gonna take him and Reese. Me and the wife are gonna take him and Reese out to dinner. So I'm like, find a good a good fucking steakhouse because I want to go get a fucking good meal. So
you guys don't want sushi, or I would tell you the.
I do.
Oh, you do? There's an all you can eat sushi place that's only like $27. Yeah.
You'll be here for 4 hours.
They're gonna be like it's all you can eat, not all you can eat.
Why don't you eat vegetable? It's good for you.
Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I'll send you the link for that, please.
Oh wait,
you're in Vegas, like you have to drive outside of Vegas, but yeah.
I'm gonna rent a car because we're driving to we're going to the Grand Canyon too, and Zion National Park and shit. I was honestly, I wanted to try to stay a couple extra days, but we can't because I was going to drive over to New Mexico and surprise fucking Kendo, but the wife, her vacation time, she's like, we gotta have time off for Christmas and shit. We got somebody else popping in though, folks. It's Horny Alf.
Hey. What up,
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing tonight?
Not
Good,
bad.
man. Welcome.
We had horny Mickey before, but
you guys
go, Willie.
I appreciate you guys letting me be here with you tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always,
absolutely. It's like Saturday nights are open mic night. You know, we it's fine. We're all fine. No, it's good to have you, man. We got Doom Frank over here. Is that his name? Frank Cock.
is here because Mickey made me horny, even though I have no balls. Frank Cock. Frank Cock 2024. If you're gonna vote for a leader, vote for mine. Frank Cock.
I'm still more accurate than Doomcock, and it won't take me 6 months to read your super chats.
Shots
when
fired.
I go to the bathroom, I'm spraying everywhere as well.
It's easy for me to read them on the rare opportunity, on the rare occasion that I get one. It's right there, so it won't take me 6 months, I promise. And I'm never that wrong. So
he cut off the cock. You never do that. Good old Hans Cock was talking, and I'm gonna mark my territory on the list of Lockhart's feet. Ah, never mind. Back to you,
For me
E-Tech.
and my human Hans Cock.
Stop it. Get some help.
Parrot had sent me an image of Harrison Ford with Calista Flockhart, and his question under it was, "Does this remind you of somebody looking for a ring or something?" And it looked like it was Gollum. God, man,
Straight up does. He sent me the same thing. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, like
precious.
Yeah,
Look,
wow.
You should go to one of those ranges that lets you shoot fully automatic machine guns. I have never had the opportunity to do. I've never went to one of those ranges. I have fired a bunch of fully aughts though at the River Roost pistol range. It's a Detroit police range. I used to go down there and shoot with my dad. That was the first time I shot like an Uzi, a Tech 9, AK-47, just a couple of them. We got to pull out because it was artillery day. I will say this: when I used to shoot quite frequently, I was down there shooting with the recruit classes, and I was out shooting some of them at 15 yards with a Model 20 40 caliber Glock, which felt kind of good at 16. At 16 years old to be out shooting fucking police officers. A couple of them were kind of like, who the fuck? I'm like, I'm fucking. I grew up in the country. I'm like, this. I do this every fucking day. I can hit a womp rat from but
you can bullseye some with your T16s.
It sucks now. That's why all my shit's got high capacity mags, because I'm not as good a shot, because I don't get the target shoot as much anymore. So I'm just gonna pray and spray. Fuck it. I'm a merc. There ain't no such thing as fucking round accountability. Fuck that.
There's a course up here, Manchester Firearms. I think you can get like the Manchester PD involved. Like you can actually take a training course with law enforcement. Because I'd be interested in that. Like I don't want to own a firearm if I can't like disassemble it, repair it, and put it back together. Because if you can't maintain the weapon, you really shouldn't have it. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I would love to get like I got a friend who's he served, and he offered to kind of show me the ropes with some of the guns and stuff. And I'm terrified of firearms. I'll tell you right up front, I'm freaking terrified. So making the decision to get one is something that I'm like by getting one, it's something that I want to fully understand. I want the course, I want the maintenance course, I want everything, and I don't think it's gonna be like obviously I'm not gonna get like the big like rifles or anything, but a nice handgun that is suitable in an environment where if you miss your target, it doesn't go through the wall and you hear it scream from 2 buildings down.
Best thing for you would probably be like a 380, something like that. Nice,
I'd
concealed,
say,
lightweight.
I'd say with full disclosure,
He's
I've
scared
got.
of guns. He wants to get all the education, but before you know it, he'll be Rosewood. Like he'll have a bigger collection than us.
Yeah, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Well,
you were saying, what else?
I'll have full disclosure. I've got. I don't even remember how many guns I have. My grandfather sent me a bunch.
Oh damn!
I'm also in the military. Still currently serving in the military. 4 tours overseas.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
thank you, man.
I have shot just about every gun in the book.
That's incredible.
So,
See, my pride and joy is a 38 Smith & Wesson I got from a retired detective.
Oh, nice.
So the wooden handle is beat to all hell from like getting in and out of cars and stuff. But the barrel is pristine.
Nice.
Oh, I've got
Fantastic.
mine out of all the toys I have. That is mine is a 1972 41 Magnum revolver. 41 Magnums are fucking not. They're not abundant. My dad's had it since he got it when it was almost brand new. Another cop wanted the first one they issued Detroit 9s. 9 millis was in like 70, I think 72 or 73. And when they got him, the one guy didn't like. He's like, all right, show my dad. He's like, hey, I'll give you this 41 mag for your 9. And my dad's like, are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah. He goes, yeah, fucking take it. So I've got the pistol. It's got the wooden handle, the wooden grip on it, Tina, and it's still got the original old brown fucking holster that my dad used, because that was his. He carried it because when he was Ram. He used to go through the door. He was on the narcotics team with the raids. And it was a one-man Ram, solid steel, 85 pounds. I'll take a picture of it. It's still in his weight room. Fucking things, it's nasty. And he's like, because when him and I were working out together, he said, you ain't a badass until you can do tricep extensions, that fucker. So at one point I had that thing behind my head doing tricep extensions. Yep, skull crushers. And yep, I was like, that was. But dude, that thing, and he's got like old Detroit police call box and shit. With the key,
you can time travel in that.
I think the prize to my collection is 2 1880s sets of cowboy revolvers my grandfather gave me.
Oh,
nice!
Ooh, very
nice.
Cool.
Man,
those
not like
those
jam.
Are those like the? Is it like the Fanner style?
Yeah.
Fan the hammer.
6-shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Those are beautiful. Oh, those are probably gorgeous.
It's high noon.
yeah. 2 of them are in stainless steel. The other 2 are just matte black.
Okay. Do you have those in like display cases?
Well, the stainless steel are in a box, like a display box, and the other 2 I've got stored away. But I've also got an M1 Garand from World War II.
Oh, damn!
my son has one of those too.
Wait, awesome. is that the one? Is that the one that goes ping and it shoots out the?
And it does exactly that noise too.
Because like because I worked in video games and I remember talking with a game designer and who basically designed some Call of Duty guns. And they basically kind of took a playbook from the Counter-Strike mod, which was basically gun porn, where every one of those guns was to be 100% faithful to the real-world counterpart. Like if you had an AK-47, it actually ejected brass from like the right side, I believe, and it pushed the gun to the left. So if you like tried to maintain automatic fire, you're just gonna like be spinning or fighting a push horizontally. Mm-hmm. And the M1 Garand, that was the weird one where you couldn't reload mid. Like you're like, oh, I'm running out of ammo. Well, you just got to finish off that clip, and then ding.
Yeah, you can't change it out. It is a clip that you have to push down into the top of the rifle, and if your thumb gets caught in there, that bolt will just smash your thumb. They call it Garand thumb.
Wow! Oh damn!
What?
Like when you're pushing the clip down into the gun, if you don't remove your thumb before you let the bolt loose, it'll trap your thumb in there, and it's called Garand thumb.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
man,
that's crazy stuff.
Yeah, man, it's scary though that people use. You know what I mean? To like, you got a piece of history right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing with firearms is understanding them, knowing how they work, and not being afraid of them, and knowing all the safety measures. You don't shoot anything. You don't shoot at anything you don't want to kill. You know what's behind your target at all times. Stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's why when I'm in the market for a firearm, I want something that, despite some level of stopping power, I don't, because I live in an area where there's multiple units in a building, and I don't want a thing to shoot through my target, then the wall, and then into the neighbors, and then the neighbor. You know what I mean? Like a hollow point or something.
Honestly, a shotgun is probably better for that. Less penetration.
Buckshot.
Good point.
Yep. That's what I went and me and the wife went toy shopping and I bought it's only about that big. It's a 12 gauge, but I've got it it's loaded every other. You know what I mean? You start, I start with the buckshot, then follow with a slug and go back to a buck and then another slug. But
dude, I had a 10 gauge put me on my ass, man. Like when I took hunter safety course, which I think all like teenagers should be like, I think it should be part of school to be honest. But they taught you never point the barrel at anything that you don't want to kill. Not just not shoot at it, but like you got to be 100% mindful of where that barrel is at all times. And like they made us shoot a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, and a 20 gauge, a 10 gauge. And like the 22s or whatever, not a shotgun, but like, so 22s were like a pellet gun to me. There's no kick or anything. It was really nice. Yeah. But like the 20 gauge, I was like, wow, that horse has some kick to it. Like you have to brace it against your shoulder, no gap, no nothing. The 10 gauge, this fat son of a bitch was thrown on his ass. Like I was more afraid of the kickback from the gun. And I think I was like 14 or 15 at the time. But like, I'm trying to do skeet shooting with this thing, and I'm like bracing myself. I like almost needed foot clamps on the ground, and I fired that sucker off, and it like knocked me right on my ass.
Wow.
He looked like Mrs. Feldman from the fucking police academy.
Yeah.
Remember she shot Tackleberry's 44? Man, that thing can kick.
Yeah. I wonder. I've always wondered that because I've seen like hilarious videos of like spaghetti armed like Southerner girls or whatever with the deagle, or or like a 45, and she shoots that thing and it like breaks her nose because the kickback, like she's not, and it's like, like you really got to know what you're doing with a gun with that much of a kick.
And Alf could testify to this. Hey, you get them people that get too close to that optic, and they get that fucking. That raccoon eye from that fucking scope come back.
Oh, did you see that meme? There's a girl with a Stau AUG or a Steyr AUG. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a sniper rifle, and it's got one of those fixed scopes that comes off at like a 45-degree angle from the gun. And she's got it, and she's got the instead of the stock resting against her shoulder, she's got the stock above her shoulder, and she's looking down the sight.
Oh,
it's like,
I've seen it. You're gonna decapitate yourself, sweetheart.
That's how she became a Cyclops. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
The biggest
keep an eye out for you.
Biggest kickback I ever got was from a Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum deer pistol.
Oh.
I thought my wrist was broken.
Oh damn!
Wow.
It just
First
fired
time
at
I
once.
ever shot one of those.
I have to concur with Chris there. The biggest kickback I've ever had is just a shotgun. They kick like a mule.
Yeah.
If you're running a slug or a buckshot, it'll put a bruise on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's that short one I got. All it is, it doesn't even have the full-on pistol grip. It's got the curve handle, and all you got is the pump to hold on to, and it's a hip shooter. You know what I mean? It's basically, it's going to be like typical, it's everybody. That's my dad being a cop and, fucking a Marine. He, the only thing he never talked about Vietnam, but he talked about the police department. And I got to know all of his old partners when going to that pistol range, because all the guys that were there were the ones that like didn't get kicked off the force for being, well, my dad. Anyway, but that's another story. For just being a good cop, basically, let's say, and maybe a little overzealous, but that was for the Supreme Court of Michigan to decide. But no, he did. He really threw some motherfucker through a window, but they had it coming.
Oh, shit.
But he was telling me, he's like, all these motherfuckers, you watch these movies, and it's like, he goes, everybody thinks these shootouts go fucking, 20, 30 yards away. He goes, you're 8 to 10 feet away, and it's over in like less than 10 fucking seconds. He goes, ain't no talking. He goes, there's a few rounds thrown, and somebody's fucking dead. And it's like, it's like, when I got the shotgun, I'm just like, yep. I'm like, this is, because I got a few, but I'm like, this is something the wife can handle because she shot it. She can handle it. So,
yeah.
We do. Speaking, $20. Judas Goat Barbecue with a $20 heater. Can you play me some Beasties? Let me find. Okay, so let me find this.
What you want?
Where's the? We got to do this. We got to go over here where the super chat bumpers are, and let's see. I don't remember which one has the Beastie Boys on it, so we'll go through it until we find them. Let's see. Is it this one? It's not. Is it?
She's crafty. She gets around. She's crafty. She's always down.
Hell yeah.
There.
Blade.
There you go. And as a bonus, because it's a $20 super chat, so I can't give you a $2 or $5 super chat bumper. Let's hit this one up too. We haven't done it in a while. We shall release the Loja.
Yeah.
And I'm not drinking it.
Who would you believe?
Robert Loja? Calcium.
Will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine. It's got calcium. Then I'm not drinking it.
Oh no, it's sweet. You like it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then who would you believe?
I don't know, Robert Loja? Whoa, Robert Loja!
Billy, your mother's right. New Minute Maid orange tangerine tastes great. It's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loja.
Yeah.
This is great.
Enjoy your breakfast.
New Minute Maid orange tangerine with calcium.
Yeah.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine.
Billy, your mother's right.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Then I'm not drinking it. This is great. If you say so.
Darn it, wait!
I love that. That is like the best part of that song. Thank you. Thank you, Judas, for that $20 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Commander Phil in the house. What's going on? Welcome. No reason to apologize. You're here now. That's what matters, man. Welcome.
Another Legion member.
Yeah, say hail the Legion of Memers. Clone Geek, Robert Loja is one of those people that always seem old. He did, even when he was young, Robert Loja was old. He was. He was.
Loja, never old.
He was old and over the top.
Came out with a gray hair. And a
He had the Larry Fine hairdo like when he was like 4 years old, I think. You know?
Listen, Etep, when you're laying pipe, that's just how it is. Shit.
Draven's got me backstage thinking about sushi now. I know. I don't get to like because like the wife does not eat any kind of seafood at all.
Shit.
I the only thing I'll eat is sushi. That's it. Or like I said, escargot or lobster, stuff like that.
Yeah, I found it
don't
through
fish.
Happy
like
Dumpling
sushi,
or whatever
for some
on
reason.
YouTube.
Okay.
And
Happy Dumpling!
he goes to a bunch of different places around the country and overseas and tells you what the good places are to go.
The Happy Dumpling.
Happy Dumpling.
Happy Dumpling!
No, I wish. I think it's a survival instinct.
Tree Fitty?
Yeah, Tree Fitty. No, I think it's a survival instinct of why I don't eat seafood. Like, I don't eat anything that swims, slithers, crawls, or responds to a name. But I think the reason why I don't eat seafood is because my parents absolutely destroyed food. Like, I've had food poisoning most of my childhood. Like, my parents, I don't know what the hell they did to food, like, what food did to them, but, like, everything is bad. And, like, I found that, like, seafood is probably the easiest thing to make poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I'm, like, really, really averse to any kind of seafood. But, like, I don't know. I just was never adventurous with food as a kid.
Well, Chris, I beg to differ. I got the worst food poisoning ever from wow, this is glorious. From Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, from a turkey?
Oh
no!
Fuck. I think it was the stuffing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll get you. Cook it in the
Stuff,
bird.
baby.
It's so risky.
Oh, it was a fucking nightmare. I had traveled. Oh my god, it was
diarrhea on an airplane.
I'm
is
still
not a
getting
good thing.
nightmares about it. It was me, one of my brothers, and my cousin. We were the only ones who ate that fucking stuffing, and the three of us were like dying. And it was over at his mother's house, and literally we were taking turns running to the fucking bathroom, and practically passing out every 3 seconds. It was my brother almost fell down the fucking stairs. My cousin was like crying on the floor.
Make it stop, make it.
Oh,
it's like that scene in Family Guy.
Yeah, with the epicac.
The epicac.
Coming out the other end.
That kid.
Who wants chowder?
Wow.
That kid that fed his whole school laxatives.
Yeah.
Yes. Did somebody play the brown noise? What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
What's up, brother?
Hello.
Oh God.
It's me, Nancy Pelosi.
With a duck boner. Duck boner Pelosi. That's like a stuff in nightmares.
Isn't it?
Does he look like a bitch?
What's up, everyone?
Hey, man, welcome,
Nancy's
brother. Good to
up,
have you,
apparently.
man.
Hell.
Yeah. She took Paul's Viagra.
Oh man.
What's up, man? Welcome, bro.
Yeah. Happy Saturday, everyone.
How
He
you
decided to show up.
doing?
He said, "I'm a rolling fashionably late." Motherfucking diva over here. No, man, it's good. Peasants. I know. I saw that in the chat. Peasants.
What do you want? He was playing his stock options over there.
He says, "Let them eat bugs."
I ordered a pizza for dinner, and that shit took over an hour for them to get to me. Like, not even to get to me. I went to pick it up, but it took them in like
what?
Yeah, it took so
does that mean
long.
it's free?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hope you got it free.
Oh, Guilo, your pizza not
Is-
mine.
All I
It's
wanted
not.
was dinner.
It's not your pizza. It's our pizza, comrade.
You have enough to share with the class.
Yeah.
Did you bring enough for everyone? Inquiring minds want to know.
This is why
For
we
an
can't have
hour
rice
of
things.
labor. Yeah.
Oh man.
Go break
when you-
rocks in the ditch for an hour and you can have some pizza.
My favorite topping is gash, followed by pepperoni.
So you want anchovies then?
Yeah, anchovies.
Gash. Gash.
Oh, the world
Jovies.
gash. It kinda cuts up.
I was waiting for the gas trophies.
Gas chovies.
I
Gas
thought it, Vinny,
trophies.
and you said it.
Where you like
Can't
assemble
control
the
the gash,
anchovies.
man. He's just
No, you
he's going.
assemble it so it looks like a gash. It's like, why is nobody touching this pizza? Oh.
That's why.
Did anybody else see 32? Was it 32 flavors of Nick Weiser getting ratioed? That dude,
Oh
he
my
made.
God.
I jumped in and I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm like, I like this. I like Nick. Good dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know, good dude. And I jumped in and I tried. These motherfuckers, like, they were making fun of him for being ugly because he said the dude that played Namor doesn't look like Namor.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I
So they were like,
commented.
they're of course the response to people hiding behind fucking, you know, their typical anime profile pic that you're ugly. And I was like, they won't come at me. I'm like, you know why? Because I am a goddamn handsome man. I'm like, they can't attack my fucking looks. Shit.
Well, the one guy made
I'm
a comment,
fucking
he's
Lex
like, oh,
Luthor, motherfucker.
He's like, it's based on this Aztec thing. I'm like, well,
Yep.
then why not just make a character that's based on that Aztec deity?
Yeah,
I think that's a
not
better
hijacked.
representation of that society and of the Aztecs. Why would you do that? And instead of getting hand-me-downs from, you know, the other thing.
Yep.
And no response. I didn't get a single response. From
No.
Of course not. No. Yeah, it's not about representing, non-white characters. It's about erasing white characters.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or in this case, I thought Namor was Asian, but I'm biased.
Me
you know?
too.
I thought he was
He always
Asian.
He looked Asian. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I always thought he did.
Yeah, I was like, why Daniel Day Kim, man, back in his early Hawaii 5-0 or Lost days,
Dude.
when he was jacked and shit. I was like,
Yep.
that's Namor.
Yeah, he was always yoked. He could have played. He would have made a badass Namor. So if you ever wonder what frightens the things that frighten you, here it is. It's Guy Ladriel.
Is she doing the rabbit sniff thing that she does in the show? Apparently, somebody made a montage of all the times like she has like her Tourette's tics.
Oh my god!
Look at Frankie. Vinny had a gastrointestinal problems. I think.
But you ever get that heavy flow day?
That's what happens when you eat raw gash.
Little salmonella.
Oh no. Gastrointestinal disorder. That is that's a new one. You know, Frankie's like, look. Yep, Frankie's like, oh yeah, you think that's funny? Vinny had gastrointestinal problems. And yes, another monster. I'm glad you recognize that. No homo. Hashtag no homo. Yeah. You shall not gash. They're back. Gastritis.
Oh no.
Ron Perlman is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Gashroids.
Oh. Can you believe that Transformer, like that school in Canada, is totally allowing that Transformer to teach shop class with that?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah, and they're going after the parents who are speaking out. It's fucking insane.
There was
Yeah,
a huge
there's a way to dress
protest.
how it wants.
I posted that on Friday Night Tights, and it got a pretty good laugh.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now, what is this thing in the actual show?
Supposedly, these are people that are hunting down Sauron, but none of this show is canon.
No,
They've got events that are thousands of years apart that are supposed to be happening at the same time, so it's not a canon show at all.
Wow.
Well, I mean, the casting choices alone kind of decanonized it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
well, the whole fact that they put hobbits in the second age or was it the second? Yeah, the second age.
It's supposed to be the second age, isn't it?
Well, they tried to do it. So the hobbits existed in the second age, but they
did nothing.
They were so low key that no one knew they existed until the third age. Yep. And then they tried to call them Harfoots, but I think they're under some legal restrictions. So they call them Harfoots, but Harfoots were a type of hobbit.
Yeah,
but they can't call them hobbits.
Yeah, there's like three branches of hobbits, or three kind of like ethnic distinctions. And isn't the majority of hobbits Harfoots?
I believe so, but they're not allowed to call them hobbits because of legal restrictions, because of what they have access to.
God, just make your own shit at this point. If you can't tell a story correctly, just make your own shit.
What up, Hicks villain? Welcome.
It's easier to take something from somebody else and use it.
Vandalize. Is that meme. It's mine now. I created this. And it's like,
oh yeah,
vandalize it.
Well, I mean, if you was Kangs and shit, and you invented everything, I'm in a shitload of like tag groups on Facebook. So somebody shared this thing, and it was one of these typical I think the page was it was literally called the Black Kings and Queens page, and it was like all these accomplishments that supposedly black people had. They invented. Basically, it was like everything back to the beginning of time, and I was like, so. What I did was I also put something on there at the very bottom, which I posted back in the main thread, which got me banned within like 5 minutes. I put being extra loud in movie theaters on there, and that got me kicked the fuck out.
In
Don't go down those stairs.
In parentheses, Lowe's theaters.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to. I was like, I'm like alpha level troll. I'm like, let me see if this works. And yep, I got banned from that page within like fucking 5 minutes. I was like, oddly enough, before I got blocked, nobody responded though and said I was wrong. I'm like,
they taught us in school. They taught us in school that George Washington Carver invented peanut butter in the 1800s. So we had symphonies written by many great musicians. We built the pyramids. We invented the steam engine. The Roman Republican Empire came and went. Nobody thought to mash up peanuts.
Never in all that history. Wars were fought, continents were, captured and recaptured and great men rose and fall, but nobody ever mashed up a fucking peanut before the 1800s.
Cuisines at that point, I don't know. All I'm saying, I was at the pizza place waiting for an hour, and a king pulled up in a BMW, said Lorenzo's Benzo on the little license plate frame, and he went in to get pizza, and I'm looking at the European car, I'm looking at the pizza, and I'm like, no culture.
You are correct.
You walk over, you're like, I'm part Italian. That's our culture. Take the pizza back.
Little appropriation.
Yeah, you can't appropriate that. You can't do that.
They can appropriate everything of ours, but we're not allowed to appropriate anything of theirs.
Well, hey, look, we'll give you the Little Mermaid and Eminem, and you give us.
White people don't have culture, or
Yeah, they don't have culture because it keeps getting stolen.
It all got appropriated. That's why we got to borrow shit back. We're just trying to get our shit back.
Everybody else can have like BET and Asian entertainment and Television or Univision or whatever. Yeah, Telemundo. But there's everything else is diversity. It's like,
isn't fucking Telemundo based in LA?
I think so.
Probably.
Oh no, it's East. It's East LA, Holmes. It's East LA. It's fine. Okay, all right, my bad. Carry on.
He was born in East LA, man.
Fucking that. I haven't seen that movie in so long. That's one I need to buy on Blu-ray.
Born in East LA.
That one and the Corsican Brothers, dude. That fucking Corsican Brothers movie is so funny. Oh God. Yep, I did. I think I might have reviewed Cheech and Chong at one point. I don't know. I was high. I did. I remember one. I did like a top 5 stoner movies. And I know that one and How High are right there. I've seen both of them equally. I love How High. That Method Man and Redman, their comedic genius in that movie was just. I mean, I say comedic genius like it was high art. It's a fucking stoner movie. It's fucking fun.
What about
Dazed and Confused?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dazed and Confused. Dude, just the cast in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah. That's nostalgia.
And Ben Affleck just played himself.
Oh, Bannon.
Well, the opening scene with that Judge GTO rolling slow through that parking lot. Oh man, with Sweet Emotion playing.
Yep. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Dude,
I missed those.
That's the one with Matthew McConaughey, right?
Matthew McConaughey,
Right.
Jeremy London, what's her name? Joey Lauren. Joey.
Is it Mila Jovovich?
Mila Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich is in there.
Yeah.
The one guy that Michael Myers killed in Halloween 4 when he fought him on the stairs that was dating the chick that he cheated on with the sheriff's daughter. Grady. I can't remember the actor's name.
Grady.
It's very
The
specific.
dude from the cave.
Super
The ginger dude from the cave.
It's a very specific.
Dude, it had Fish from Saving Private Ryan.
Adam
Privates.
Wasn't Adam Goldberg in that? Yeah, Adam Goldberg was in that.
Yeah, remember the guy who got the knife in his chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that scene is so hard to fucking watch.
I'll just start a fight. It'll go over quickly because everybody wants me. And then they cut in that clip of the guy with the knife going, shh. Up him!
Man, that was my least favorite scene to watch in that movie.
Oh yeah,
It was.
That made me so angry. Like that shows you why weak men destroy nations.
Yep.
You know that pussy cost that his squad mate his life.
Yeah.
You know? And then he finally sacked up and took him out later in the film, and it's like had your balls dropped before that, your friend would still be alive today. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the only movie that ever gave me nightmares. Like I watched Nightmare on Elm Street as a kid. You know, Friday the 13th, loved them, thought they were funny. But Saving Private Ryan, that beach invasion scene, that gave that gave me PTSD. I had nightmares for weeks off of that, and I've never even been like I've never served. You know, I've never been to any battle or front lines or whatever. But however that was filmed, Spielberg was a genius putting it at ground level. So that shit was like, I could only imagine what veterans must have been going through seeing that at the theater.
I saw that movie in high school, and the stories that came out on the news was that there was World War II veterans that were walking out of the theater because they couldn't take it because it was so realistic.
Yeah, like the shaking of the hand, and then when the bridge opens up and just the pillbox just and takes them all out, and it was like, oh, never had a chance.
Yeah, there was D-Day veterans that they couldn't take it because it brought back memories.
Yeah. My grandfather, he was on, I think he was on Utah Beach, and he had to sleep in the basement for the rest of his life because apparently at 3 a.m. he'd wake up screaming bloody murder, and it woke up the neighborhood. So I didn't learn about this until after he died, but that was terrifying. And it's like, how can people not learn from those historical lessons? You know what I mean? Like, that's type of shit that you should definitely hashtag never again, you know?
Dude, my dad did 3 tours in Nam, and he, dude, my mom told me he doesn't talk about Vietnam.
Yeah.
Very little. He'll tell me about basic training. You know, I found out about his Vietnamese wife. Well, not wife, but I found a picture album. I was like, who the fuck is this? He goes, that would have been your mom. I'm like, what? This is literally what he said to me. And,
he's so honey.
And this motherfucker, like, he always, like, it was weird. I didn't really know what it was when I was a kid, but he's always had fucking weird dreams and flashbacks, and like my mom's woke up and he's been like in the middle of like fights and like taking cover like on the side of their bed in his sleep and shit. And
wow.
She woke up a couple times with him choking her.
Oh shit. Well, wait, that had nothing to do with this though. That was like,
well, if you've ever met my mother, I'm just kidding. She's a saint. I've never once compared my mother to Olivia Soprano. Never.
Oh,
it was a dinner strangulation.
The only fucking difference is she's never tried to have me whacked. That I know of that succeeded.
Yeah, you're just a tough bastard.
But all the other guilt and all that, the drama, oh my God, it's my mother.
It's a Jewish mother, man.
No, she's not. My dad's the Jew side, not my mom. My mom's a Polish Hungarian.
Oh damn, dude.
Yeah.
She's not even. No, but she's still. But I don't know. It's like I said, that comes from the Jewish comes from my dad's side of the family.
Oh man,
he's Russian. My dad's Russian Jew and Ukrainian.
Mm-hmm. Like you've heard that joke, the one about like how many Jewish mothers does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. I'll just sit here in the dark. You know, like
I'd rather kvetch about it than actually do something.
Oh boy, terrible things you do to your mother. 9 months of pain, I tell you. Cesarean section even.
But it would explain her more if she was the Jew out of the two of them. But no, it's my dad.
It would explain. My dad's not Jewish, and he lives up to all the stereotypes. Like he calls the dump his wishing well, and you know the whole Jew in the junkyard. Like he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh Bill, you're so cheap you couldn't even spend time. Like,
Wait, Tony brought back the old school picture. Look at this. Look at him. Look at shirtless Tony.
Look at the broad.
Look at all barrel chested like Kirk Douglas.
His head looks tiny.
Tiny little head.
He was the extra in Beetlejuice.
Want a cigarette?
He was in the waiting room.
Y'all are just jealous you don't have a connection with Ray.
Oh God, man. Ray! Oh my God! Oh God!
Well, even now with her blonde shaved haircut, like.
I can't do it. I can't. You know what? I'll just take one of her sisters. They all look the fucking same. They're like they're triplets.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all beautiful. All of them. They're all beautiful. I never said Daisy Ridley wasn't a very attractive woman. I just didn't like the character.
Right. Yeah.
Didn't like the character. It's like Kelly Marie Tran. They dumbed her down, you know. It's like let's avert the male gaze and make this beautiful woman look like garbage.
Yeah, like what? It's kind of like those male models you see.
Oh
that
no!
are dressed up.
E-Tep's mom, Mrs. Soprano. It would be a night that I would say something like that. My mom would be like, I'm going to listen to one of his streams and support him. And then I'm like bagging on her, calling her Olivia Soprano, and I got to go see her in like 2 days.
So I saw your show the other day. That was
Very interesting.
Anything you want to tell me about it?
Yeah. We need to have some words.
Yeah.
Then my dad would be like, you know what you're doing to your mother, right? I'd be, God damn it. You know what you're doing to your mother, right?
She's like, don't bother coming over for Thanksgiving.
And directly, by proxy, that affects me. You do fucking realize that, right? I have to fucking deal with this. That's what I have to fucking deal with this.
That's very true.
Yep.
And that's how it goes.
Hang on, I'll get her. Daisy.
I was going to say, author Stephen Walton's got her tied up in his trunk.
oh, God, you're going to love it in Florida. Oh, God.
Yeah, I got this one. Everyone's going fishing line.
He's
Sail Gap.
Asking her for gas
everywhere.
He just
gash money.
I saw his truck. There was it was scary. I saw a lot of tape, wires. I don't know what he was planning. It was crazy.
Man has way too many carabiners. For someone that doesn't rock climb.
Oh, such language. You kiss your mother with that mouth, right? What up, Gap After Dark? How you doing? Judas on point. But my mom and I used to watch The Sopranos together, you know, when it was first on, because I was still living at home, and I'd just sit there and I'd be like, I love you to death, Mom, but yep. And literally, I've had that discussion with. I've had these discussions with somebody I paid a lot of money per hour, and they didn't fix anything.
Your mom was like, "She's my favorite character."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder why. No, she's sitting there. God, Olivia's terrible to Tony. I'm like, she is. It's kind of fucking crazy, right? I know. A lot of drama there. Fuck me. I can't wait till Christmas. It's going to be so much fun. That's like the one time a year I have to see my communist sister that I don't talk to. Is like Thanksgiving. Last year, like, I said maybe 2 words to her. I didn't even acknowledge her presence. And we're doing Christmas at our house, and we just don't invite them, and they live like 2 minutes from me. I'm like, you're not. No.
Isn't that a shame? Like that, this like poisonous mindset, this ideology has like cheated families. Because
it has.
I mean, like
it has. What up, Ross Wyatt?
TDS.
Cruised over here from a side link from a Danielle Dax video.
Oh, hey.
I don't know who that is. Welcome. Welcome. I don't who's. Oh God. Listen here, son. I just called you the other day.
Yeah, now you sound just like your father.
Like, why don't you call me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the phone is right there. You
What's up,
got it in
men's
your
room?
pocket now. You know,
Your phone
there's
is
no
all.
excuse.
That's my mom. I know your phone's always in your hand or right in your pocket. It's never out of reach from you. I know how you are. Who the fuck are you talking to all day? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to all day? Who is it? Ma, it's not a girlfriend. It's Tony. Who is she? What?
It must be nice.
Listen to her voice. She's got an awful deep voice, Ma.
She sounds hideous.
Mom. I'm like, Mom, I don't like lady dick, Mom. Come on. That's a feminine penis. Be politically correct. It's a feminine penis. That's a motherfucking man is what it is. That ain't no man. That ain't no woman.
There is no chicks with dicks, only guys with boobs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Much.
So it's science. It's science.
Just the science.
Or so they say. I ordered. I think I sent Tony the picture. I ordered. It was cat something on it. I ordered. It says American Horror Story, and it's got Fauci, Biden, Pelosi. Who the fuck? It's like the holy trinity of shitheads. But I was like, I told the wife, I was like, I'm wearing this when we go to your fucking parents' house for Christmas.
Perfect.
Here it is right here.
I-
Let's see. Oh,
I had another friend who she caught it for the 5th time, but she's in New York and a Democrat and had all 4 shots. She goes, "What the hell happened to my immune system?" It's like,
Vades.
do you really want a response?
Vades.
Right? It's insane.
I wish it was something less serious.
You've got AIDS, not HIV, but full-blown AIDS. Here it is. It's Fauci, Obama, Biden, Soros, Gates, and Epstein on the shirt.
No.
Yeah, it says American Horror Story. It's like, oh yeah, I'm wearing that for Christmas when we go to your mom and dad.
Nice.
And dude, I'll go because it's usually like it hits like it gets warm. We'll hit like a 50 degree. I'll take the dog out for a walk through her fucking parents' neighborhood where there's all these BLM signs and everything, wearing that fucking shirt.
Nice.
They live in this upscale, like dude, like we're talking like.
Oh yeah, that's where you'll find the BLM signs.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All these hate has no place here. I'm like, I don't hate anybody. I'm like, I just fucking don't like stupid people. I'm like, I hate people on an individual basis because it's much easier that way. Once you figured out they're fucking assholes to dislike them.
DeSantis shown a nice spotlight on that one. I mean, that whole shipped all of the illegal aliens over to Martha's Vineyard, and they all kicked him out in less than 24 hours.
Yep.
Fuck those guys, man.
Mm-hmm. This is
Too?
bullshit.
And those migrants, they said they wanted to go back.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Go back to Martha's Vineyard. They'll take you in. They got big houses there, big houses, a lot of rooms. A lot of rooms for you and your family to sleep.
He wasn't even as vindictive as it is to send these illegal aliens that are invading his state and to send them over there. He didn't just pick a random place. He picked places that said we are a sanctuary city.
Mm-hmm.
So what's their problem? We don't have the resources. Then why the frick are you a sanctuary city?
Yeah.
We just got a busload in the village next to us from the city of Chicago. Literally drove to town hall, unloaded the bus, and left.
I've heard that's pretty standard for Chicago. They're shipping them to Indiana and other states.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn!
They did that in Michigan too, which Michigan's a fucking, like I said, there's like 3 counties that make the state blue. That's it. And that's let's wait. He taps. Yeah. Trust me. Especially when you're talking about, I live 200 miles north of Detroit, right? Mm-hmm. So what the normal way of life down there ain't the same as it is here. Like I said, I live in a small town. We got, the big thing here is you got the methyes and methanies. That's the biggest issue. We got, it's just, that, and there's fucking a lot of alcoholics because there ain't nothing. At one point in my town, there was 32 bars around around the lake. There was 32 fucking bars. Now there's about maybe a quarter of that left now. Obviously, this was 20 years ago. But that was the thing, is people would try to drive, or, not drive, and drink at every bar, but, like, have somebody drive them around and, like, have a drink at, like, at least half the bars. I'm like, that's, you can't. But, yeah, you'd see some of these motherfuckers, like, holy shit, bachelor parties and shit like that. But, yeah, there was a lot of fucking, but they were, like, cool, like, smaller bars. I got to go to a lot of these when I was, like, in my early 20s before they closed down, because I'd, been by them and never got to go there because I wasn't. And it was just like, I like little dive bars and shit like that, as long as I don't have to worry about getting stabbed or shot just when I'm sitting there trying to have a fucking draft, you know what I mean?
That one by the old house, the guy had the special drinks you did the interview with earlier on. In
the Copper Kettle.
Yes. Yep.
That just closed. I'm so fucking heartbroken.
Oh,
well, it's sold. It's sold.
Oh, okay,
but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they're as skilled at distilling their whiskey and vodka as Chris was. And dude was fucking incredible at making Moscow mules and fucking whiskey sours he made everything right there on site. It was fucking great. Is anybody else hearing interference, or is it just
me? I just heard like a guitar sound. It sounded like somebody lost in Missile Command.
All right.
It's like,
wait, I gotta go get my Yushanka. Hang on, I gotta check in. They're calling. They're calling me. Hang on, let me switch
check
background.
in with Mother Russia.
Yep. See, I don't actually. I have to have Chris do my dialogue for me.
Michina.
Hang on.
Niet.
I'll be right back. 999. This is how professional I am. I don't even bother to turn my camera off anymore. I'm just walking through the fucking curtain. Hello, comrades! I'm here. It's me, Yuri Grabovich. Hey, the hat is crooked, but what?
Babushka.
Hey, look, my mother used to wear babushka when she was gardening.
She used to wear your grandmother?
Around her neck. My grandmother was a very small woman. She would put it around her neck like scarf.
Very hairy woman.
She was very frail. It was funny. Not my father's mother. That is Russian, Ukrainian, Jewish woman. She was stout.
Russian yoga.
Yes, which was odd because, as the song goes, if I was a rich man, my wife would have a proper double chin. Well, Grandma had one just because she was a big woman.
That will happen.
A lot of starch in diet with, diet of vodka and potatoes. And, the calories add up, and you can only eat so many potato and beet sandwiches before you kind of just, plump out a bit and become a beet. And that's what happened to Grandma. So Grandma on that side, she was not the scarf. That was the Hungarian, that was Gypsy Grandma on the other side of family. As Jewish Grandma called her, that is the Gypsy side. I distinctly remember at 4 years old hearing the word "you married a gypsy woman" to my dad. She was like my and her and my grandfather were divorced. It was really funny because then I got to deal with old Etep bringing around all his whores to the house, which was fun. But it was good because one of he dated was a beautician, and she used to come up and cut hair, which was nice. When I had hair as a child, I was not always this bald, but look. And the other ones were just whores he met bowling, so it was like, oh great, you're going to be fucking this one.
Pick up the horse.
Great, no, he did. He was like, you'll see what I can do with the fingers in this ball with you. I get you back there.
Oh my god.
And the joke was with him, he sold the Kirby vacuum cleaners at one point after he had sold the clothing store and the other thing. So he did the Kirby vacuum sales, and he went door to door. The joke was that he always sold more hose than there was in Kirby's warehouse when he went to visit the women during the day. Probably why I found out I had another brother when I was 30, but that's another story altogether.
Damn.
Half Vietnamese.
I look. He surprisingly he was not. He's Russian, Jew, and Italian.
But I'm
one of What? One of Mom's friends was a good-looking Italian girl, and Dad was like, "Hey, you want some of this in you?" And apparently she did. So, I have a brother. I was like, brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug. He was not as receptive as in the movies. I'm just kidding. I do have a brother, though. It's kind of funny. I've never met him, but...
Oh, damn.
Is he older or younger?
He's like 5 years older than me. He is. He's like
Wow.
5 years older than me. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Because, like, yeah, my... So Dad tells...
His name is Bill Goldberg.
Oh God!
I was gonna ask Ric Flair.
Which is funny.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
My age then. So,
Woo!
I want to acknowledge Godzilla and say Spanish word of the day, DeSantis. We went to Martha's Vineyard, but DeSantis away. God damn it, Mom! You know we accept Lizzo in our neighborhood.
Oh
my!
Why, Mom?
This therapy session was fantastic. It was, 1 hour 54 minutes, and we got to learn about Etep's dark, broken soul.
Well, apparently Ric Flair did have his brother reach out to him, so maybe it is Ric Flair. Did you try to reach out to your brother?
No, I didn't.
He didn't want to have anything to do with you.
Not 50.
Yeah, there's zero in that age difference.
Yeah. I said, I was, no, I never did. I didn't want to. I'm like, no, I'm good. Actually, now that, I've disowned my sister, I'm like, I might just, just say, hey, man, look, we got a sister. She's a commie. Let's just, maybe me and you can, have some kind of relationship.
Turns out he's a commie too.
Yeah.
Then I'll just be like,
Let's go
well,
to the
then I'll just,
backyard and throw the ball around.
what I would do is I'd be like, hey, I've got a great rooftop view. Why don't you come up here with me and let's check this out? And I'd yeet him off the roof because communists aren't real people. No, I'm just kidding. Allegedly in Minecraft. Allegedly, but they're not. Seriously. Allegedly in Minecraft.
Oh man.
All right, Tony, you got a bounce, brother? Did he bounce? Oh, he
Yeah,
took
he
off.
bounced.
Okay. I just got a chance to look at the private chat.
Speaking of bouncing, I'm going to have to get out of here. I got to go pick up my son. He's
Yeah,
at
man.
At the band, had a competition today.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yep.
How'd they do?
I don't know yet. I'll find out when I get him.
All right.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will.
Taking
Thank
home the
you.
gold.
Thank you for joining us.
They
man.
usually do get first place, so
Hell yeah.
I'm kind of expecting.
Nice.
it.
Yeah, I mean, he does good stuff, so.
Well, it's good stuff. The second Esquire. That's,
Yeah.
Start calling great stuff.
Yep. Well, he's definitely better than good stuff. That's for sure. Definitely
yeah.
more talented.
Oh, shit.
The great stuff.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate you. It was good seeing all you guys and girls on the panel. Appreciate all of you in the chat. See you guys. Thank you very much. And I'm sure I'll be back around again at some point.
Thanks.
See you later.
Yeah, it's good having you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm malicious.
See you, brother.
Oh, God.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely, man.
All right. Bye.
Later.
The link to Good Stuff's channel is in the description to the video, and his secondary channel, his food channel called I'd Eat That. You got to go over and check out some of that stuff they put together on there.
We got John
brightest-
Boyega dancing again. This is crazy.
Hail brightest day, and here's John Boyega. It's in the Woman Kang, baby. Woo! Break it down, baby. Woman Kang in the motherfucking house.
Is he in the Woman Kang?
Tribe.
Yeah, he's in the.
Yeah,
he's the Kang. He's the Kang.
He's just striking out with movies.
He's the king that enslaves the other tribes.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, they revised history for that.
God. Yeah.
Jeez.
What up, brightest day? Wait. Godzillionaire says you should meet your brother, Etep. You never know when you might need a kidney. It'd be like in Lost with John Locke and his dad. That'll be it. Wait, did anybody catch the Kentucky Derby? I don't really pay attention to horse racing anymore, honestly. I used to at one point. I didn't. When was it? Was it? It's in the spring. It's like in fucking May or something, isn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
That's when they get to put on all the fucking cool hats and shit. Like all the women get the bonnets, all those fucking. I want a bowler. That's like what kind of hat? I always wanted one of. I've always wanted one of those. I think I would look.
Not a fake one.
I think I would look good in that. I can't. I don't know if I could grow a handlebar mustache. I don't have, dude. I can do like a killer beard. I can grow like a really good goatee, but like I keep my mustache like short anyway. But like I've never just like tried because I will never ever be like completely clean shaved ever again. So I've never tried to just do like a mustache type thing.
I'm super jealous of people who can grow beards like that because the Korean and the Jew in me, like, so I got the Fu Manchu that grows, it never fills in the cheeks or anything, and then the Jew part makes it curl, but instead of curling upwards like a handlebar, it curls downwards like a walrus. So I have this Jew Manchu that like curls.
Jew Manchu.
Jew Manchu.
Yeah, I grew one in high school. Like I grew one in high school on a dare, and like there was a picture of me. I'll have to find it. It was in one of my yearbooks, and I was like, no, that. Oh God, like, what the hell was I thinking?
Burn it with fire.
Yeah, it was just a little like an upside down T for like the goatee part for the chin, and then this little like this like spaghetti thing, like ramen noodles.
Cause like my shit, like it pisses me off. Cause like mine, like I can grow like the little gimmick like down, but it won't like fill in all the way.
Yeah,
it never has. But I could grow like the little I just keep it shaved off because it gets fucking annoying. Yeah, I used to grow that out. Now I'm just like, nah. I'm done with that shit. It's
Listen,
annoying.
guys, you should be thankful. I fucking first grade, I was shaving. This is crazy.
Oh damn!
Italian.
Italian. You're fucking hairy. I was just one of the kids in class the other day. She's like, Mr. Pete, you got hairy arms. I'm like, yep. I'm like, I do.
Yep.
Yep. I'm like, pretty much everything. Pretty much everything else is all shaved up and cleaned up, though. I'm like, I don't fuck around. Not all.
Speaking of the woman,
I can't.
or whatever.
And that kid gets like an award.
What? Did you see the little Jew curls?
Oh, good lord.
Well, do you want to show the fucking picture?
So speaking of the Woman King, like, there's people that are like, the split over the Woman King seems to be between folks who saw it and loved it and folks who hated it but didn't see it. It's like, no, bitch. People are calling it out for the inaccuracy that it is. Like,
yeah. Well, it's because it's revisionist history.
And then
that's all commies can do.
This other person was like, if some of y'all done this level of homework in undergrad as it took to trying to discredit the Woman King, you wouldn't have spent the last 10 years 3 credits short of your degree. It's like, shut the fuck up.
That's yeah, right there you go. That's
Nice.
me with my. That was like 2018 when I just got all depressed and just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna shave. I'm not shaving anymore."
Man, yeah, I don't get that on the cheeks. Mine it just rides the jawline.
Oh yeah,
Oh god,
dude. There's pictures like I have on Instagram where I'm like, that shit is like I just said, fuck it.
The TSA randomly picks you out of crowds.
That's why I like I said, I'm getting ready to go to Vegas. I'm like, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, make it look neat and shit. I don't look like a fucking. I don't want to look like a terrorist, dude. When I was coming, when I was coming back from fucking Jamaica, I got stopped on the way back. Well, it was the way it was. My beard wasn't that long. It was like really short, but I was dark as fuck, and. Yeah.
That's all.
That's all it took with the fucking TSA and Homeland Security because I had a guy with a was that an M4 and a fucking German Shepherd and he said red line. I'm like, what the fuck?
They thought your name was Habib.
Yeah,
right. Dude, something similar happened to me. I was going to New York for a fucking show, and it was, of course it was Florida. It wasn't up there. They wanted to call me inside and go through all my shit. We were at the gate. I'm like, what? And the guy came over and goes, that's an Italian name. And they went, oh. And they packed everything up. They didn't even finish going through my shit. The guy just walks over and goes, that's an Italian name.
They're like, he's Italian. He's fine. Fine. Let him through. Let him through.
When you call Sicilian werewolf. Oh, Uncle Nunzio. Oh.
Oh man.
Dude, I fucking mine when I got stopped. I was in Miami International Airport, and which is a big. They did that TV show on like Nat Geo about it years ago about how big of a drug hub that airport is, and that's why they did a TV show about it. And yeah, so I was in Jamaica. I fucking smelled like weed. I burned one before I got on the fucking plane. I was in my hotel. I bought a fucking. The guy, when I got there on the bus, I asked him, I said, hey, can you get me some fucking smoke? And he's like, light, medium, or heavy? I'm like, heavy. Gets to the fucking hotel, sends a bellhop over. Dude looked like Jamaican Dave Chappelle. He walked up. He's like, welcome home. He goes, welcome home. He goes, you said heavy? He goes, yeah. He goes, 75. He goes, I'll be to your room in your bags in 15 minutes, man. I'm like, all right. Give him $75. Actually, I just gave him 100. I'm like, there you go. Fucking went up to the room, comes up, gives me a little black bag with a fucking stem in it. Looked like a baby's arm holding a fucking apple. And I'm like, holy shit. And it looked kind of dirty, but I'm like, it just didn't look the best, but he was cool as fuck. Dude's name is Franklin. I passed out. I passed the fuck out at like 2:00. We went, got some drinks, came back. We didn't even burn one right then. We burned one when we came back. I was like, I'll smoke the whole thing. She goes, are you sure you should do that? That smells pretty. And I was fucking passed out at 2:00. I slept till about 6:00 at night. Then we got up and had dinner. Yeah, oh yeah, it was 4 hours. She goes, you were fucking snoring.
4 hours heavy.
Yep. Met another couple. Watched this dude was about to get hustled, right? So I walked over to him, and I was like, did you give that guy any money? He goes, no. He was older, cat. I was like 30 at the time. This guy was probably like a couple years older than I am now. And I'm like, hey, I bought more than I need. I'm like, I'll hook you up, man. He goes, you're not a cop, are you? I was like, no, but I was like, I don't want you to get hustled out of your money either. So this dude he's a rancher from Oklahoma. He went to University of Southern Illinois. Ended up inventing a line of camouflage based on the pattern of the morel mushroom. Sold the design for like a couple $1 million. Him and his wife were there. Fucking super cool. She had like a bunch of outfits. She was kind of hot. She had like these fucking jumpers on that were all like his camouflage pattern and shit. It was pretty fucking cool. But we hung out with them all week. Well, he ended up the next day. He come over to our room. They met us for breakfast. He was like, hey, he goes, you smoke hash? I'm like, what the fuck? So we fucking sit there, we're smoking hash out of a can. It was fucking hilarious, dude. We hung out with them all week. I met this dude that worked for the IRS, him and his wife. Like, we got to know them. Like, they sent us outfits when Trey was, because this was like 5 years before my son was born, And the dude, like, he was funny because, like, him and my wife, like, didn't really want to say what they did for a living. But this dude worked for the IRS. He was like, yeah, I don't like tell too many people that. They don't really like me after I tell them where the fuck I work. I'm like, damn, I guess not. But no, it's super, super cool, man. They live out in Seattle, which I was like, okay, stands to reason. But they're cool as fuck, man. He sent me some Seahawks shit for my kid. I'm like, the only reason I'm putting this shit on him is because you sent it to me. Because we don't do that Seahawk shit around here. We like the losing Detroit Lions. Oh yeah, man. It was like, dude, Jamaica was bomb. Like, I want to go back there. I really do. It was honestly less expensive to go to Jamaica than it is to go to Vegas.
Oh, I bet.
Like, we could have went like first class everything like we did when we went down there and spent about $3,000 less but most of the cost we incurred going to Vegas was the flights. That's the most expensive thing, is the air travel. Well, like the hotel, the wife told me to look for a hotel.
Oh, okay.
She ended up picking one out because the one I was at was like $400, $500 a night. But I'm like, well, how often are we going to do this? Let's fucking, And then we end up, the room we got's fucking nice. It's big, but it's only like, it was like $500 for the week, This is why she does most of the decisions. You see what I'm saying? Yep. I'm like, does this bitch have 2 hot tubs and 6 showers and 4 bathrooms? She goes, what? I was like, we hang out in the room a lot. This needs to be like the Taj Mahal and shit.
And then she's like, Bad juice.
And then she pulls me back down to the fucking reality. He's like, no, motherfucker, no.
That was just a bad joke.
Yes, if you're paying for your super chats.
Oh shit!
I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there. Honestly, man, it's only 2 weeks away. It's only 2 fucking weeks away now.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, get to hang out. Like I said, also hang out with Jennifer Thomas. That'll be fun. I'll see. Like I said, I'll see if I can get her to put me in a couple chokeholds while we're at the bar.
I think it'd be funny if she had you and Tony in one. She could take.
She would.
Yeah.
I'll just let her. I don't
That's
care.
my request. Get both you. If you and Tony, if you're together, but that would be fun. I'm sorry, dude. That would be a good.
And it's so funny because she's small. She's only like 5'3". Like she's small. I mean, she's not tiny. I mean, she's built, but I mean, she's like shorter in stature. But yeah, like it's funny because she's like she's a little, she's like a couple inches taller than the wife because the wife's only 5 foot tall. So she's almost a hobbit. The wife is almost a hobbit. I'm like Kanye. I'm like, bitch, you got me out here acting like a fool. You sure you ain't a damn hobbit? All right. 4'9" and shit. Like her mom is shorter than her too. She says she's 5 foot. I'm like, you're like 4'8". Like, come on now, girl. But I can't knock it. She played basketball for U of M. I can't knock it. It's back in the day. It's like, yeah.
Really?
Holy shit!
Wow.
She was on like one of the first women's basketball teams at U of M back in the day.
The wife or the mother-in-law?
Mother-in-law.
And she's under 5 foot.
She's like 5 foot tall. She's shrunk a little bit since then. I mean, she's 65, but yeah. She was like, she's like barely
at that height.
Point guard, dude. She played point guard at a high school in Flint, Michigan in the 60s. She had to have security escort her out of the games because she was the only white girl there.
Damn.
Like, yeah. Her mom was a fucking athlete. Like the wife was like that too. She was a baller. She was on varsity her freshman year and shit. Like she was, both of them. Like that's like both of us are like athletic, and then like Trey has all these injuries. He can't ever play any sports. But I had to offer to coach basketball recently. The school I teach at, where Trey goes, is starting a basketball team, and I got offered the coaching job, and I had to turn it down. I couldn't do it. I'm like, number one, it would cut into this. It would cut into all of this, and number two, I was like, Trey can't play basketball. I'm like, I would feel bad. I'm the coach. You know what I mean? Like, and I can't. It's like, what do you want to be, a towel boy or something? You're like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I could dedicate a little more time to like it's Cub Scout stuff or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so it would have been fun though because I did coach. I used to coach football. I only coached for one season, but it was fun. I like that.
Petitions. He just wants to
What's
win.
that?
I said,
was
all the petitions to get you up. Get out of here. All he wants to do is win.
Yup. Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed coaching though. It was fun because I love football, man. Like I said, my dad and I every Sunday sit there and watch the Lions lose together, and I'd listen to him tell me, the last time they won a championship, he was 6 years old. That was 1953.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the last time the Lions won a championship. Was before the AFL, before the NFL. Yeah.
That's
I was like,
sad.
we still sit back here and this like I said, I missed the fucking game last week. I was working on the She-Hulk review all fucking day, and I missed the Lions game, and I'm like, and like I said, I'm done. I'm done with She-Hulk. I'm done. I'm tapping. No more. No mas.
That's
I'm not. I can't fucking do it.
It's like we were so upset. We were gonna have like an intervention there. Like, we need to get this man to stop. He's hurting himself too severely.
Yep.
What is that? From Seinfeld. Are we here for the interference? It's intervention.
What is invention? What did he make?
Oh God, like seriously, after 3 years of Batwoman, and then I'm like, hey, here's WandaVision. hey, here's Bel Air.
Ooh.
Hey, here's She-Hulk.
That's why you don't have any hair,
right?
Dude, I checked out on Marvel a couple months ago. I was like, I gave it a try, Phase 4, but it just, I don't want to get to that point of apathy where I don't want to watch any of these movies ever again.
Yeah, that's what it's become for me.
When they hit stage 4 cancer, there's no coming back. Just hang it up.
Clone Geek. So Batwoman is better than She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's painful.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
In my opinion, Batwoman is better than She-Hulk, and I fucking hate Batwoman. If that lets you, I hate it, but I miss it. If it was here, I'd still be spending. I see. That was the thing. I spend 5 hours making a Batwoman or a She-Hulk review, and I'm like fucking like livid. I'm like, why the fuck did I spend? Because my videos, I try to make sure they're like visually really pleasing to the eye with the clips and the way I blend them, because the shit I'm talking about is painful. So it's like you might as well have like it flow together nicely while all that bullshit's going on. But like Batwoman, to me, that shit was like I spent 18 hours producing those fucking videos. No fucking every review took me between 15 and 18 hours to sometimes over 20 to produce those, because I'd watch each episode 3 times. I'd write the script. I'd revise the fucking script, go through and make sure all the fucking jokes were there. Then I'd go out and get my stills, because I'd screen record the episode, take 400 screenshots, mine all the clips, get the music together. And that shit was art. This is just...
Do you
it's
know
22 minutes of nothing.
Do you know what I think? What I think it is that with Batwoman, we went in there expecting, because it's WB, we knew what to expect. With Marvel, Marvel went to the heights that it did, and then going to She-Hulk, it's just it's embarrassing.
It
is.
It's embarrassing, and it's insulting to all the fans.
Well, we thought the 70s Marvel was bad, but that was gold compared to this shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I just said that I was out since Captain Falcon or whatever the fuck it was called.
Black Winter Soldier. Wait.
Yeah.
Black Captain Falcon and the Cuck Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm embarrassed to say that I'm embarrassed to say that I got excited seeing the Loki season 2 trailer today. So
it's okay if you if you like it and you enjoy it, that is absolutely fine. Right. Not gonna knock you. Not gonna do it.
I'm curious to see where the Loki goes. Season 2. I'm with you. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Wait, another. I gotta acknowledge the chat. I'm sorry, Adam. I gotta acknowledge, because I've got this comment. That's just a car highlighted, and this was made famous during the Batwoman days. Another monster. It's right here.
That's just a car.
Oh, speaking of Loki, so Kang is in the end of that, and he's a black guy. How much you want to bet they make the entire Fantastic Four black?
Fucking stop it! Fucking stop it!
How much you want to bet?
I'll see you guys later. I'll be under my desk.
I'm calling it now.
And Chris said that the only thing that's ever given him nightmares was Saving Private Ryan. It's going to be this conversation, and later he's going to wake up in a cold sweat.
The Human Torch is definitely gay.
Yeah, they'll have a gay character. Who's going to be?
That's way too easy of a layup for them to fucking pass on.
Yeah,
well,
that's what they do. That's what
it's going to be too on the nose. They're going to have the flamer be the flaming.
No, it's not too on the nose. It's exactly. It's how they want it. That's a bullseye for them.
Wait, let me. What up, Brutal Morningwood in the house? Hail, Brutal.
What up,
Hail, Brutal. Good to see you. I was off getting high eating ice cream cones. I ate my wife made an apple fritter cake tonight. We made chili in the crock pot.
Amazing.
Yeah, dude, Jeff, the picture she posted, Draven, she got the recipe up there because Jeff Hicks asked for the recipe.
Oh, nice.
So the recipe is up there if you want it. It's fucking delicious. And we had vanilla bean ice cream with that.
Oh.
Fuck, magnifique.
Oh, God.
Man. And she made, because we did chili, but she makes bomb ass. She made homemade cornbread.
Oh goddamn.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and yeah, dude, that fucking cornbread was good.
When you
Oh,
come back
God.
from Vegas, I'll be in your house waiting.
Yeah.
There's
Dude,
cornbread in the freezer in the pantry.
Did you guys ever see like weird cornbread? Like I was like a fat kid who dropped his ice cream cone when I went to this restaurant. They're like, "Here's your cornbread," and they served it in that nice deep dish, that iron pan or whatever.
Yeah.
And they carved it out, and not only did it have corn in it, but it
Yeah.
also had jalapenos in it. And I was
Never had the jalapenos.
I've seen cornbread with jalapenos in it.
Yeah,
I
no,
have.
no.
We make it with corn in it. There's corn, but they know how we don't do the jalapeno. I would like the jalapenos myself. I'd like to try it because I like hot food. But
like
no,
the
she
cornbread
would.
is a
She
sweet
can't.
bread though. Like it's not savory. Like it's not
Kind of like a corn casserole is what they kind of call what you're talking about, Chris. But
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like cornbread. I was just like, what the hell is this? And my boss is like handing it to me. I'm like,
Well, I live in Louisiana, so if you guys ever find your way down this way, we'll get you some gumbo with some jambalaya. Some nice spicy food.
Give me some crawfish. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, we do some crawfish boils.
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
Well,
we've done them right at the house. We boil up a huge pot of crawfish.
Oh, god damn, that sounds good as a motherfucker. Well, Horny Alf, you're gonna want to come on when we watch Southern Comfort. Then
I'm on for it.
Are you familiar with the movie?
I am not actually. I've never heard of it.
You know what? You never heard of Southern Comfort? Okay.
No.
I honestly, it looks like it's kind of a in the style of Deliverance. It was made in 1981, but it's not. It's different. But no, it's that survival type. You know, the hunter. You know, the hunter becomes the hunted kind of thing. Because it deals with the National Guard having a conflict with some of the Creole folks. So, hang on, let me acknowledge this chat here real quick. Manliness and motivation. That's just a gash. Oh, wait. Hang on. Glinzer. What's up, Glinzer? Where's it at?
Oh, no. Here it comes.
The Fantastic Four, baby! My favorite motherfucking movie! You can call me Mr. Fantastic because I'm the smartest motherfucker in the MCU. Except for that time I tried to pass that counterfeit 20 for Lucy's and that knee ended up on my neck. But aside from that, I'm the smartest man alive, baby! Except Derek Chauvin is like Thanos and he snapped his knee. Well, he didn't snap his fingers, it was his knee. But anyway, I can't wait to see. I'm not gonna. I can't make that joke. Never mind. Under the knee. Counterfeit 20. Drugs I did plenty. Now I can't breathe. There you go. There you go. Ah, damn. I am really going to hell for that one. That was good, though.
They're definitely going to do that because it'll be the first family and the smartest, and it'll make them the bestest.
Non-binary, gay, freaking black.
They're on the trans. Why is Nyla Rose going to be Mr. Fantastic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
They got their superpowers from Fentos.
Nyla Rose will be Thing.
Nyla Rose will be the Thing.
A female Thing? Oh, God.
Well, that's a man, baby.
Yeah.
T-A-N-G, Tang. Can't be
It ripped its pants and its Thang fell out.
Oh, big old, looks like a big old rock collection of rocks.
If they do make them all black, just make Jade Cargo, what's her name? Invisible Woman.
See, like, there's already two roles.
Jade Cargo.
I know there are other two roles that she should be.
Viola Davis, yeah. Brutal says Viola Davis. She can be She can be Mr. Fantastic. She's already a king.
Listen,
make Jade Cargo every black female in the MCU. Just
if they make the entire Fantastic Four black, then the villain,
it's gotta be a white guy.
Has to be played by Paula Dean or something.
No,
oh my God! Brightest day. Under the knee, under the knee, under the knee. There you go. I'll do it again. Counterfeit 20, drugs I've had plenty. Now I can't breathe. I heard somebody try to say Ryan Cannell. I heard somebody try to say Ryan Cannell went harder in the paint on George Floyd than we do. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah, bullshit.
I'm like, does he though?
Did he make it a bit? No.
I was like, it's been an ongoing bit for almost a fucking year here.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's just
And
accurate.
sometimes we get Wheezy jumping in there. George.
Yeah.
George, I can't breathe either.
That is fresh and full of life. French roast. The bread baker.
It's me, baby. Brightest Day, thank you for that $2 super chat, sir. For a $2 super chat. For a $2 super chat, I got to switch brands, of course, because I don't have super chat bumpers over here yet, because I'm really professional. And I even mentioned the transition that I didn't even go to the other one. I went to this one. And for a $2 super chat, we'll go with this one. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah. Eva Mendes, beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But she went full. She went for the full Monty in Training Day for a split second. That was one of the first movies I remember seeing her in, because she was Denzel's girlfriend. That movie is I saw that. That's another. I went to see the theater opening night. God damn! I was
That's
like,
a great movie.
Oh, it is, dude.
Never seen
Denzel.
Never seen it. Tell to me then.
It had to be done. It had to be done. I'm just kidding.
I did see the movie where he was a mob boss or whatever. What was that?
It was about Frank. Fuck, what's his name? Frank.
Was it Gangs in New York or something?
No. Gangs in New York's with Leo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis. My Left Foot.
My left foot.
Left foot. My left foot. Remember Stewie singing that in Family Guy?
Yeah, I forget what that one's called. Oh, was it Gangster?
American Gangster.
American Gangster. Yeah. That movie
That's what
was
it was. Because Russell Crowe's in that too.
Yes.
I think. Yep. I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
Or with the glass or whatever, doesn't he?
I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
I only seen it.
I really don't.
I can't remember.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
No, I have not seen that all the way through. It was on like TNT, so it was edited to shit, and I watched like 20 minutes of it, and I'm like, they're murdering it.
Oh yeah. Every
So
time they get rid of the curses, it's painful.
Oh yeah. Yep. Right here. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Yep. That's one of the fucking best lines from that movie. American Gangster. Yep. Brightest nose. Cuba's in it too. Oh, Cuba Gooding's in it. I remember when Cuba Gooding wasn't what. Well, he got me. Well, he did some shit though.
What happened to Cuba? He disappeared.
He got hit with like assault, like sexual assault charges, didn't he? Some shit like that.
I don't know,
I think
he dropped off the face of the earth.
Well, he did that movie. He did radio, didn't he? He got a lot of heat for doing radio because he went, like Robert Downey Jr. said, he went full retard. and
he pled guilty to forcible touching and assault in Manhattan back in 2018.
Yep. Thank you, Tina. I knew he got hit with some.
Well, hold on. This is the crazy thing, right? So it's something like, for which you said, and there's someone who did way worse, 3 times at least. That Anthony, the one from
Fauci?
Blackish.
Oh, Anthony Anderson?
Yeah, that piece of shit. He had 3 major sexual encounters like that. One was in his trailer, and it involved his co-star on a fucking show, and he was like in the Law and Order show, one of those spinoffs. And the motherfucker, they had a girl in the trailer for like 2 or 3 days. This guy is like they're making him like the new Mr. Huxtable. There, this is fucking ridiculous.
You're not my property.
Oh,
yeah, but
he
but
was
Cuba like disappeared long before 2018. Like he just fell off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm. But like, how do they keep giving certain motherfuckers chances though?
Right.
Because
nepotism, man.
It's insane.
Hollywood nepotism.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think about Conan the Barbarian? Like in general, I like my father-in-law has a massive like Conan collection. Like
you heard what happened, right?
What happened?
What?
Amazon cut their deal because they don't want toxic masculinity.
They were supposed to make a new Conan?
I heard that.
Yeah.
They were. I didn't even know they were making a new one. I thought that got canceled.
Men are bad.
They wanted to make a new one, but they couldn't make it because it required too much masculinity.
Yep.
See, I want Arnold to do it as the old king. I want the end of the 2 movies he did because that's what he's old enough to do it. And you know what? Screw Amazon. That's what I want. I want to see Arnold as the old king.
Yeah, get somebody to sound like Mako to narrate.
How disgusting is it that you can't even have traditional mass? It's a fucking fantasy. It's a fantasy
look what they
show.
did to He-Man.
Hey, thank you, Chris. Yeah.
They destroyed it all. We were talking about
our entire culture has been hijacked.
Yep.
Yeah, we were talking about this on my Friday stream. That was the theme of it because they said with that quote with the fucking 007 shit.
Oh God, yeah, turn them into a unit.
Well, and that's it. They're doing it across the board. Again, Conan, it was in limbo for so long because like the guy who did buy the rights was being such a fucking dick. That's why we didn't have it anymore. And Arnold said it too. The guy wouldn't ease up on any of the rights. He had his stupid thing he wanted to do. I think he had we had an okay video game and then a shitty one that came out after that. And then like for the movie side of it, it just wasn't happening. And Arnold was ready to go multiple times. They said they had a fucking great script. I think even John Milius did part of the script. They threw it all out the window. So that's why I'm like, oh, really? So to hear this, I'm like, I'm not even surprised, to be honest. I'm fucking not.
Yeah. Brightest Day, yeah. The girl that was going to play Red Sonja was Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
And I mean wet ass, not Italians, Vinny.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, they got.
I feel like I should clarify that for the audience. But yeah, nothing against the actress at all.
You know what
she's
WAP
lovely,
means anyway, right?
Yeah, it's the sound it makes when you pull it out.
Yeah,
without
papers.
Yeah, that's all it is. He's closer though. It's the sound that you get when you take it out of their wife and you whap them in the face.
just you just hear that right in the forehead.
It's the onomatopoeia or
goddamn.
Yeah, that girl was way too skinny for Red Sonja. You know, I mean.
Oh, she was way too wrong for the role.
Yeah, let's be honest.
She was not black.
No, she's not.
But they finally did hire an actress that's supposed to be. I think I covered it with Hanscock. I can't remember if it was on a stream or if I did it on one of my videos. I forgot.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's because that one did pretty well back then when I brought it up originally, and like I did 2 videos I think on it. But yeah, you can't make these movies like that. But at the same time, too, it's that douchebag of a Dynamite was involved with Red Sonja. So I'm like, I'm happy if it fails.
Well, I watched Wolfman's Got Nards, that documentary that we were talking about on yesterday's stream. And it was so heartbreaking because they got the actor up there on stage talking to the university class, and the professor, being a commie, had to basically open up with political correctness and stuff. And they're talking about how Monster Squad couldn't be made today because they fat shamed the fat kid. They call him the F, the bundle of sticks. And like all, and it's like, how much of our culture are we willing to cede to these communist color revolutionaries? We've lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't even a matter of like bad shit. This is a matter of our entire culture. We now have to pussyfoot around everything to placate the mentally unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, well, you saw it. Tommy sent it to us.
Yeah, that
woman
freak
flipping out Walmart.
Yeah, she needs something plugged in there. Like, she needs to get smacked. Like, that's hysteria.
Yeah.
You go based on that, we could never remake the Goonies.
No.
No.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Oh, Blazing
Yeah.
Saddles.
Oh,
Forget
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the second that he dies, they're gonna pull all of those movies that he did.
Yeah.
Oh, the revise.
I'm gonna
definitely.
I'm gonna order like copies of those on
physical
Blu-ray if I
copies.
can find them now. Yeah, because I have Spaceballs, and I think honestly that's the only one I need. I need to get Blazing Saddles and
History of the World Part 1.
History of the World Part
Young
1.
Frankenstein's good too.
Oh shit! I always forget about Young Frankenstein.
I will
What's
say
up? What's up,
this.
Small Time Republic?
I will say this. I'm happy to hear that the creator of the Back to the Future movies has basically said he's holding a hard line, that he will not let anyone remake them until he dies. And so
live forever, my friend.
Right?
Or hopefully this shit is over with by the time he passes away.
Yeah. It runs its course.
Well, we know what the course is. It's Venezuela.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. There's gonna be no movies made.
Yeah. Small Time Republic. Hey, Small Time Republic. Hi, it's Blick Soon, you bud. There you go. Out the old cookie puss, hey, fella. Yeah.
God, now I gotta go get a Carvel ice cream cake.
Don't forget Fuzzy the Whale and Nutty the Chocolate Ghost, bud.
So if Cookie Puss is an anti-Semite, is Fudgy the Whale like a white supremacist or black supremacist? Or I hate them crackers.
No, he's a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah,
he's even worse.
Oh my goodness!
The black Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah,
those people are a joy to behold.
They are.
Polish my shoes, white motherfucker. Wait, what?
You can't find a Cookie Puss or Fudgy the Whale outside of like the Northeast, correct?
I can't find them around here because I looked into it in the Carvel shop around here in New England or southern New Hampshire. It's gone. Doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, they're only in grocery shops.
In the supermarkets down here, they have just I think 3 sizes of cakes. That's it, and none of them is.
None of them are.
They don't do any of those. Yeah.
Yeah, like, goddamn, man, like Cookie Puss. Like when you showed that raging anti-Semite guy, and I'm like, now I really want like a birthday cake with an ice cream cone nose. And
Hi, this is because I drank too much after my Asian wife left me with a blick fella.
Taste the anti-Semitism.
You can taste it, bud. They ruin everything. They run the world's finances.
Don't you dare take a bite out of me. I'm not kosher.
Don't you think about it. You guys were trapped in the desert making left turns for 3,000 years, fella.
Killer of flames.
Hey, here we go. Hang on. We'll watch the Southern Comfort trailer now. We were supposed to watch this 20 minutes ago, but I went off on a fucking tangent like I always do. But here we go. Here's Southern Comfort, 1981. It's available on Shout Factory.
TV, changing the channel.
Ooh.
Southern Comfort. It's the land of hospitality, unless you don't belong there.
Is that Lindell from Dexter?
Oh, I thought that was Kevin Sorbo.
It was a Carradine. That was one of the good Carradines. The one who played Wild Bill Hickoff.
What that reminds me of is Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah.
In a world where army men are in a swamp,
if you guys ever
fall
want
on their heads.
If you guys ever want to do a live watch of some Mystery Science Theater movies, I can pick out some.
Hell yeah!
Oh, dude, the one episode of that I remember because I watched that show all the time as a kid because I used to live on comedy when it was like the Comedy Channel and all they showed was stand up and then they started to get shows like that. Well, that was on because that was on Comedy Channel.
And Benny Hill, dude, they fucking play Benny Hill all the time.
Oh, nice.
And they had the movie was like about a motorcycle gang, but like the guy was like one of the guys like was an undercover cop. And he infiltrated it, and it ended with like a shootout in a lighthouse, and all the cops were like all inept and shit. And the guy, I can't remember what the fuck the movie was called, but that's like it's like one of my favorite episodes. It's on VHS at my mom's house somewhere.
The best Mystery Science Theater movie is Space Mutiny. If you ever get a chance to watch that, it is classic. It is just horribly bad. I mean, like She-Hulk bad.
Oh God!
But it's bad on purpose. So, But yeah.
Well, isn't She-Hulk bad on purpose as well?
Yeah, you got to try to be that bad.
I think so. I think so. Oh, Blinzer has a good idea for a race swapped remake of Southern Comfort. Race swapped remake, South Central Comfort.
You went the wrong way, Holmes.
One of the Carradines. Above the Law with Steven Seagal.
Oh,
yeah, the Carradine guy is Frank Lundy in Dexter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, that was him, and he played Wild Bill in fucking in Deadwood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was
I've
good.
never seen Deadwood.
Oh, Deadwood's fantastic. Just if you watch it, make sure the kid's not around at all, because Al Swearinger there, the Ian McShane, he says cocksucker every other word.
Him and the one guy that was on Fear the Walking Dead, Garrett Dillahunt was in there, and yeah, he was on Deadwood. Yeah, Garrett Dillahunt, and I really dug his character because he kind of played a cowboy.
He played two characters on Deadwood.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think he was like in the first season or something, and then when he came back, they brought him back as another character.
Nice.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed when they killed him off on Fear. Oh my god. I was like, why the fuck would you do that? His character's so fucking he got shot in what shouldn't in something that shouldn't have happened, and cuz he got caught up in some bullshit, of course. And because he had a good life, he had reconnected with Jenna Elfman, was playing like his love interest.
Okay, I remember that. I think I saw up to there, but I didn't see.
And it was over that crazy bitch from The Boys, Ashley, the one that takes over after Elizabeth Shue. Elizabeth Shue, you know what I'm talking about? That chick.
Yeah.
She was Jenny on Fear, and she ran like a fucking group. They were kind of like cavalry almost, she had rangers and shit.
Not Elizabeth Shue. She looks like her.
On The Boys? That was Elizabeth Shue, wasn't it?
No. Not The Boys. Wait, you talking about Walking Dead?
Yeah, but the actress that's on The Boys is on Fear too. That's what I was telling. Just the actress. So you got a picture of who I was talking about. Because she was kind of responsible.
You're talking about the blonde from who was supposed to be related to Rick?
No.
I think it was his sister.
No, that's Madison. Are you talking about Madison?
Oh, all right. I'm thinking of something else entirely. My bad. I forgot when I dropped off on that show.
Dude, I have so many fucking different stupid characters.
I watched the first like 3 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
It got better.
They brought Morgan in there.
Yeah, and then it kind of started to shit. There was this whole season where they were fighting this old lady with walkers on a stick. It was
what?
It was bad.
What the hell?
This bitch, she looked like the Pine Saw lady, right?
Holy shit! I'm glad.
And she was taking out people with a walker on a stick. Like this group, like Morgan's group, was going around leaving supplies.
Was it the big black woman?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I saw an episode of that. I was laughing too hard. I'm like, yeah, I can't watch this.
Pine Saw, baby, Pine Saw.
It took everything I had to make it through those episodes, hoping there was some kind of satisfying payoff, and boy, was I wrong. But yeah, she's taking out like able-bodied like men with like one walker on a stick, and like you're gonna hear this fucking thing as she slogs up behind you in her fucking Crocs with a fucking walker on a stick, and she's not a small woman by any stretch of the imagination.
She was taking out multiple characters.
Yeah, God. I'm just like, are you?
Because she had her hair
did.
Me? She had her hair did.
Did check the nails, baby? How you feel? Feeling good as hell.
When she was done, did she give him a bottle of Pine Sol?
She was like, clean that up with some Pine Sol, baby.
I'm the new Doctor Who.
She's like, I'm high on fentanyl and Pine Sol.
This is Fentanyl. Fentanyl, baby.
Fentanyl.
Oh my god. Maybe we should go watch Party on this.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh, just that one episode. It was so it was so bad. Well, she was in like an arc.
I also couldn't get into that the tween Walking Dead. I got like 3 episodes in, and I'm like, ugh.
No,
I watched.
I saw the trailer. And are they fucking serious?
I wanted the black girl sister or whatever to die like in the first episode. That's how bad of a character she is. I just like you're annoying.
Oh, she was miserable.
I just want you to die.
She was like Jade in Resident Evil. Like she was Ella Balinska's. I didn't even realize that was Ella Balinska. They made her look so fucking homely in that show. I'm like, what did they do to her? She's gorgeous.
I didn't watch that terrible Resident Evil show.
I watched 2 episodes. It was like, I'm fucking
sorry.
out. I'm done.
That's too many, man.
Yeah, exactly. I knew exactly what was.
I think I was only able to do 1.5, and I was bad.
This was me. I'm like.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was like, hey guys, what's going on? Resident Evil. Oh God. Why is Lance Reddick playing Wesker? This is not right.
That show was like
Catwoman. I think it did 2 streams on that. Like I ripped into it on one full stream, and then someone brought it up in the following stream, and then it went like another 2 hours on it, just like ripping it apart just from the shit that I saw. It was insane. It's fucking garbage.
Yeah, with the race swap, it's like Batwoman.
Yep. Yeah. Here's Batwoman. It's Kate Kane. No, it's not. It's this black girl that lived in a van down by the river, and the suit fell out of the sky, and she magically caught it, undamaged. And now she's the CEO of Wayne Enterprises because she's strong, black, lesbian, scissors every lesbian in town, and she don't need no man. She's Ryan fucking Wilder.
Oh God.
You really caught the suit out of the sky?
Yeah,
the suit fell. It fell out of the fucking sky.
Wow.
And then a homeless guy threw up while she was helping him, or she threw up in her first episode. She was talking to her plant in the van. She got to go to Lesbian Island though. That was exciting.
When she became the CEO of Wayne Enterprise, did they play Moving On Up?
Oh damn!
And then she found out that her mom was also a strong, independent black woman who didn't need no man, and she was the CEO of Strong, Independent Black Women Who Don't Need No Man Industries. It was pretty fucking dope. Here's a little glimpse. Here's a little glimpse into.
Oh, sorry.
Ryan Wilder's mom was Wobbin Givens. Wobbin played her mom. Wobbin.
The one that Tyson didn't hit hard enough. I mean,
yeah.
In Minecraft.
Damn, Chris.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Who's Black Mask? Why is there a crow in our loft? Never have I ever compromised my values to support a white supremacist organization. It'll come as a shock to you, but B&E doesn't come naturally.
Oh,
wow.
Even as a parody, that was painful.
Wow.
Did you see the little scene with her parachuting down? That was her.
That was terrible.
Dude, that was her big entrance. It looks like I took one of Trey's army men with the parachute and dropped it off the roof.
I was gonna say, I thought that was from Condor Man.
Condor Man. Oh God, that. But yeah,
Harvey
that
Birdman,
fucking
attorney at law.
Dude, they had a Harvey Birdman costume at the costume shop today. They also had a full-bodied Wookiee suit that it was really hard not to buy, but it was like $500.
Damn.
It was nice. It was nice.
With my wife.
Goddamn Wookiee.
And then things got very quiet. Sorry.
It's okay. I was waiting for more. Hans Cock was talking in low Dorset tones.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm still working too, so I didn't even. Never mind.
It's okay. Hey, we gotta
late.
take.
ETEP
We
in
gotta-
a full Wookiee costume. We're definitely getting tables at San Diego Comic-Con for that.
We gotta.
Yeah, someone get me a leather jacket and a fedora.
The age of men is over.
I don't know why I just played that. It was just right there. I'm just like, I want to hear that. But let's take a moment to hear a word from our sponsor.
The Kool-Aid kids in old Japan rode rickshaws everywhere. But when the kids sat down to eat, they sure did miss their favorite treat. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, tastes great. Wish we had some, can't wait. A story man who heard the kids then clapped his hands and said,
Hi, Kool-Aid keeps me very wise. Stand by, please, for big surprise.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, so great. Once you tried it, no can wait.
Honorable Kool-Aid, the most refreshing, much loved by whole family. Father, mother, Japanese boy, Japanese girl, a package make 2 for $1 cost only 20 yen, just 5 cents, with lots of ice. So nice.
The Kool-Aid kids are off again to visit other lands. Be sure to join them when they do.
Join them in some Kool-Aid too.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, so great. Once you tried it, no can wait.
Wow.
I don't. What's so racist about that, though? I mean, they literally used Japanese kids. Like, there's Asian kids in there. It's not like it was like white kids with like, what is it, was it Scotch tape holding up their eyes on the sides or something?
Damn.
Wait, is there 2 horny owls here?
Oh, they're tall.
Yes,
there are.
We've entered the Matrix. Now I don't know which one to kill.
Maybe the muted one?
Wait, you have to kill one?
Right. That's how it goes in the movies. Haven't you seen how this plays out? One of them's going to try to murder me.
You're right.
Dichotomies.
Mr. Big Deal. Whip it out.
There were other options, you know.
I went right to the extreme. I'm sorry.
That's how I
one.
roll as well. I could have kicked
I think it's that one.
Oh, all right.
Now that one muted.
Yeah.
Maybe your mom just wants to feed you. You never let her feed you.
Oh God! 3 Glinzer, 3 early contenders for Best Picture: Wakanda Forever, Woman King, Nope. Is there a theme? Yup.
Yep.
Is that serious? Like, is Nope like being considered for an Oscar? Because that premise really lost me. I was just like, literally, nope.
That was a shitting spaceship. Like, that's the
Right?
whole movie.
Yeah.
A shitting spaceship.
Shitting spaceship.
I didn't even
Yeah,
care
with
to
horses.
see it. It looked terrible.
No, I wasn't gonna watch it.
That was
wasn't gonna
John
watch it.
Boyega.
His hand.
It was John Boyega.
I do want to see Bullet Train though. I haven't gotten to see that yet.
He put his brown cheeks outside the window and then he just let it go.
No, dude, Peel is like Taika David Cohen. He's like a one note. Like, it's like, we get it. Yeah, we get it. You're black. Okay. It's blackety black. Okay. What about your movie? Like,
He's only
what
half
else is there?
black.
Blackety black. Don't
Yeah,
talk
like,
back.
yeah, I don't. Like, I mean, is it
Blackety
is it
black.
Me? Like,
Don't talk back.
I couldn't resist.
I got a 17 to 20% black in me, so I'll allow it.
Why?
Nice.
I'm so terrified right now. There's
Blackety
2 horny
black.
elves again.
Look who's back. It's a horny elf and horny elf.
Oh, I heard a voice that time.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I got disconnected.
Hang on.
The one under me is good.
Okay.
Yeah, just has
This
a
is
really
the good.
quiet microphone.
This is the good horny elf.
So does that mean he's only having sex with a cat instead of eating it?
Yes.
No, Willie! Lucky, you better run.
That's what the Wookiee did. And then I found out it was an Ewok, not a cat.
Oh my.
I called the authorities.
Oh my.
God.
The Oscars are being renamed to the Floyds. Hey, tonight, baby, the award for best motherfucking picture goes to that guy who shot the video of Derek Chauvin fucking me up.
Well, you're
You're the real MVP, Chief.
You heard what they did at the BAFTAs, right?
No.
The British Film Television Awards. So your show will not be eligible for any kind of award or nomination or anything if it doesn't have black people in it.
Well, that's just
okay. That's a weird flex, but all right.
Yeah, that's literally what they said. They call them BAME, black, was it Asian? What I don't even care. But like, how, like, what other country? Like, if I went to like some African country and like they have like their media and it's like you better have some Asians in that, or like if I gone to like Japan, it was like you're not going to get any film awards or whatever until you put some I don't know, Mexicans or something in your
Yeah.
like, this is stupid. Like we're destroying cultures. We're creating that ugly gray homogeneity, and it's not like I don't watch Korean segyuk, which is like period dramas, to see white people. You know, I don't watch BET. I don't watch Martin to see white people. You know, I don't.
Yeah, you want to see Martin in a hefty bag, running and sweating to death.
Damn, Gina. but you know what I mean? Like dude, I don't turn on Univision to see Igor y la Flaca or whatever, or Los Destinos, and see like, hi, my name is Steve. Like it doesn't work like this.
On Telemundo.
Yeah. Ahora, antes ayer.
Glinzer, black as fuck today and always.
Dude, I loved Martin back in the day, man. That show was awesome.
That show was
Martin. Oh yeah.
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Is like, where does all this like black rage and anti-white and all this bullshit come from?
Even
like in the 90s,
that last Bad Boys movie was actually good.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen that one yet.
Vinny, other than the parts I couldn't understand because I don't speak Espanol and I can't read subtitles. But yes, I actually enjoyed. I mean, other than that, because that was the last movie I saw in theaters before the beer bug. So I like, even though I didn't really know what was going on, I enjoyed the movie enough. I mean, I could figure some of it out, and I was like, okay, that's his kid, obviously.
Right.
But other than that little bit, dude, I really enjoyed it. So to hear you say that, it makes me feel good that my stomach was right on that, because I had fun with it.
What movie?
Oh, yeah.
Bad Boys Forever.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, same here.
Manly, this motivation sent this over.
Manly and motivation. Nice.
Dude, I can't be. I'm motherfucking Mr. Fantastic. Derek Chauvin's Doom. This is bullshit. Good thing I got breathe right neck strips, baby.
It's okay, George. It's okay. Take some Fentos. It'll take your breath away.
George, it's me, Galactus. Where's Lionel? I mean Silver Surfer.
My name is Florida.
That's the other one.
That's Good Times.
I'm in the wrong sitcom.
John Amos. John is over there going, is it? Because he was one that played.
That's Mr. McDonald.
There we go.
There it is.
Nothing beats Sanford and Son.
Take my breath away, motherfucker. Wait.
Whisper sweet nothings in my ear, Derek, as you crush the
And well, Derek's a sensitive lover.
He's very sensitive.
He's not a selfish cop.
Someone should take the hot shot scene and put these two on there when they're cooking the egg on the stomach and all that.
Oh my God.
Whatever that hot Italian actress thing.
Yeah, that chick was she was a 10.
Yeah, we're at it.
Oh God! Oh yeah! With the sequel, and when everyone when they cut themselves, I got to cut too, and she kept ripping off pieces of her clothes.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2. Hey, we forgot about her tonight. We didn't even mention her once.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
That's right. Etep's kazoo hits. It's a little ram jam, come on.
Dude, we got to do a short called that. Now that's what I call kazoo. And it's just like random clips of you doing
Yes.
that.
Oh, I'll be like dancing in front of I'll get like different outfits on. I'll be like in front of the green screen.
It's just like the scroll of all the titles of the songs are scrolling from the bottom to the right, and it's just you twerking.
And then on the sports channel, we'll have
just break it down a little bit. Just get a little pop lock and drop it up in there.
E-tip twerk.
Oh God!
How many edibles did I say by the end of the stream?
How many you had?
I've only had 2 tonight. That's only 400 milligrams. We're good. And a glass of wine, and I've been hitting my pen, and we're all right. We're all right. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm a professional.
I found a piece of gold before. I forgot to show you guys. I was going to look up Fudgy the Whale. And for those who didn't know what it was, and then I found something so fucking funny. This is hold on. This is this is Ghetto the Whale.
Oh no!
That's not Fudgy the Whale.
No, that's the Wish.com version. That's a really disappointed kid.
Happy B-Day, Mad Dog.
Hey, is that my Carvel cake? No, that's a Farvel.
No, that's a Larvel.
We got this.
That's a Marvel. You went to the wrong bakery.
It looks like a left hand with an eyeball. Like, there's a thumb.
Yeah, it looks like he's making the motorcycle rev motion with his right hand.
Why do I have a feeling this is the start of a Bang Bros video?
Goddamn.
It's like a dick pops out of it.
I'm fucking terrified right now.
I found another ghetto one.
Fuck yeah.
Look at the retarded face on the whale.
That whale's missing a chromosome.
This is from the bakery called Brownies and Downies.
Oh my God.
With the Accent Special.
I'm not even high. This is hilarious.
That's all right. I am, and it's fucking hilarious. So
with the every cupcake.
Oh God.
And extra spit and sometimes boogers.
I use that.
Oh.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Did we lose the horny elf again?
Oh,
Is this
poor horny elf.
Is this which horny elf is this backstage? Is this the good one?
I think I scared him away with the Brownies and Downies.
I'm back.
We brought him. All right.
Welcome back.
I was like, is it the good one or is it the evil one again?
I think
I'm not sure.
my internet just dropped.
Oh damn.
Sorry about that.
No. It's no worries. It's no worries, man. You're fine. You're fine. Oh shit, we were talking about Lizzo earlier. I didn't even realize the GIF was over.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
There we go. Had to get Jabba the Lizzo out of the way. I know. It's scary. But we started out talking about Andor, and I know there was people in the chat thinking,
don't ask questions, just consume product and then get excited for next products.
I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited for Andor. I was very, because I'd heard and I still have in the back of my mind the Denise Goff comments about all the men around her being inept and stupid. So I know, but I was like, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it and see how it's actually written.
I didn't know that till you said it, and I saw it before you said it. So, because I get a lot of my info from you. I watch you. I'm not just on a panel. I watch it.
Mm.
So, I didn't know that. But I only watched the first episode. I just haven't got to the other two. But I kind of liked it, man. It was like, to me, it's like this, right? We know how he dies. So, okay, let's see what they do. And what's the worst thing that could happen? Let's say that this ends up being okay. So that means to me, Rogue One and then this is the best thing that Disney Star Wars has ever done. I'm sorry. There you go.
My big problem with the fact that we already know that he dies is it takes any kind of consequence out of the character, because it's like he's never going to be imperiled. He's going to get out of everything because he has to. Like, this is why you don't make prequels. Like, figure your shit out from the onset.
Yep.
Or at least don't make prequels like to characters that die. Like,
Yeah.
you can make a prequel to like,
We
you
know
know,
the Old Republic.
We know he won't get a lightsaber to the chest.
I actually
'Cause it can
enjoyed.
be-
I actually enjoyed the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
The first
I
two
did.
series, seasons, but then the Book of Boba Fett was garbage, and then
Except for the
Kenobi was
Mandalorian
awful.
episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
Kenobi series, which is garbage.
Yeah,
and
that
they
was
just
I
shit
made
on,
it.
You know,
I made it through
Kenobi.
3
So
episodes.
Well, yeah, they have to destroy every male character. They're either
Yep.
turned into a joke, like a punchline, made
Yep.
retarded somehow, or they're killed off, or they become evil. We can't have straight white male heroes anymore.
You know what's
part of the-
funny? No, I'm sorry. In Andor, you're talking about like the straight white male. The guy who is like the main like antagonist right now in Andor that works for that security force. The name eludes me, but they're like basically contractors. The Empire's got them out there to keep things in order in the systems that they control. The guy, I think the character is like the deputy chief investigator. I think he's gay, yeah. And then he reminds me of Gabe from The Office. All I can see is that fucking Gabe out there running around like, and of course, like the guy's, his character's a bitch. He's been a pencil pusher. Like you can tell this guy hasn't like seen any kind of combat.
It's Gabe with more authority.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I didn't. But like I said, but his character's not like made OP or anything. You know what I mean? He's not out there like kicking everybody's asses and shit. I mean, the dude he gets humbled, in this episode basically. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first 3. I'm not going to be doing single reviews or anything like that. But we might talk about it on the streams or something. But it's not, to me, it's not terrible. And like I said, I knew there was press leading up talking about Tony Gilroy. Oh, this is Trumpism. Ba 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 ba. I'm just gonna wait and see if it shows up or if this is typical just bullshit marketing to stir up clicks. Leading up to the fucking show. So I'll just judge it when I get there. I didn't make it all the way through Kenobi. I made it 3 episodes and quit.
Well, what were they claiming that's Trump related in Andor?
They said it's like a commentary on like Trumpism or something like that.
Oh
God.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. I did make it through all the Kenobi because you suffer through a lot of stuff, and it was horrible. There was really nothing worthwhile other than the fact that it ended. Well, okay, I take that back. If you watch the Clone Wars cartoon, or maybe it was Rebels, when Vader, they get to see Anakin's face. It was kind of cool to see Hayden Christensen's face in the busted helmet like that. Okay, that was cool. Did we need it? No, but it was cool to actually see it. So yeah, as a Star Wars fan, yeah, I did enjoy, that part, but the rest of it was just for retardation, man. It just really was.
The problem is that busted helmet Vader scene was repeated from one of the cartoons.
Yeah, that's what
They
I'm
just
saying.
that Rebels.
Cool to see it.
Yeah,
because
Rebels.
It was in the cartoon to see it live action. But yeah, I mean, we've seen it before, and I get that. But again, it was still kind of cool to see. Like if you just they've got like just the Obi-Wan and him fight, which is still BS, but you can at least see it for yourself. Or I'm sure there's pictures out there. Like, but for me, that was like the coolest part of it. But I hated the rest of it. I was just like, this is garbage.
Yeah.
Other than we got to see Jawas again, so that was cool. But
last time I was in Target, I saw that I guess that with the second sister, whatever the hell she was, the
Reva.
Reva.
Yep.
Whatever.
Reva.
I saw her figure. It wasn't even on the peg. It's like somebody saw it and then threw it across the aisle. It was like in a pile somewhere, like by itself.
Dude, I was looking at those today. They had Reva, they had the Grand Inquisitor, the fifth brother, I think it was, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. And the Obi-Wan, like I love the Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan character until this show. You know, they ruined it. The figure looks like shit. Like the face is fucked up. Like I almost bought the Darth Vader because the Vader looked good, but then I saw something much better, and I bought Snout Spout today.
Oh, sweet! You found him.
Hang on, I'll grab him. Hang on. But yeah, I got the re-release Snout Spout. I will be right back. He's in it.
I grab it every day. 2 hands.
Supporting.
Oh, what? Sorry. Well, I do. I have the Ewan McGregor Hot Toys from Revenge of the Sith. I got that one. That thing's fucking sweet. I got to do a review on him. Yeah. I got him when he first came out. Beautiful freaking piece.
Oh, the Hot Toys figures are fucking sick, though.
Yeah, that one's killer.
Here he is right here. Here's the man.
Oh yeah, still in the box.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yep. Well, yeah, Trey's getting it for Christmas. He thought I just bought it just to buy it, and I was like,
That's what Leia used to call me. That and Trunky.
I gotta get Mantana and Pighead yet.
You might want to get a couple more of those if you can find it, dude, because how long before they'll say, oh, it's racist to have an elephant head on it?
Leech.
Yeah, that's
I bought
offensive to Hindus.
Leech is out there in the tote, and like I said, the Roton is out there too.
That's cool.
And he's already got He-Man and Skeletor, so
nice. I think in another week or two, they should be dropping the 40th anniversary. It's the one that's like in the Revelation scale, but it's classic He-Man. Like it looks fucking good. But yeah, it should be dropping I think like in 2 weeks.
Those Revelation figures are still all over the shelves. Like they have so many of those. They're so expensive. Like it was funny. There was 10 Tilas there. Oh, wow. 10 of the head shaved Tilas were there today.
Oh yeah, those aren't gonna sell.
No. Keep them.
No.
How much are they asking for each one of the? Well, not each, but for the ones you're talking about.
They're like $20 for those, $21, and then like Skelegod is like 30 something, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. The bigger box ones I know are more money, but those are always going on sale anyway because the new Eternia ones came out. It's the same. They use those same type of bodies, like it's in that scale, but they went classic with it. So like I have the Tila that looks like classic Tila, but it's in that it's with the better proportions. I got the Skeletor. I did a little review on him as well. The Skeletor is fucking sick. That thing is beautiful. But they did it like it's the original designs of the figures. So they did He-Man and Skeletor. He-Man had like a Viking helmet, his original design.
Oh yeah.
And Skeletor, he had like they have an alternate head where he's got like this kind of green goatee, but he's got a helmet. He looks like a Viking.
Was he like Keldor?
No, it's not Keldor.
It's not Keldor.
It's the original drawings.
Okay,
the first drawings ever done of those characters.
Bearded skull.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like a bearded skull, and he's got like extra armor on him, and his staff is extra big. And he has this crazy sword. But no, it's fucking beautiful what they've been doing with New Eternia, and they're gonna do a full line. They're gonna keep releasing them. They have just 3 figures out right now, but they're gonna be doing more.
Yeah, dude, the comics that came with the action figures was so different from the Filmation cartoon. Like they weren't even. It was like, are these action figures even for the cartoon? Because they don't make any sense. Like, why does Skeletor have a sword? Like, what? Like, yeah. I mean, he was always He-Man in the comic books. He doesn't. There's no Prince Adam.
Yep.
No. No, it's fucking.
It's crazy.
I got. Dude, they got the new Strider looks really nice too. I got to pick one of those up because we got the vintage one, but I want to get him one of the new ones.
Yeah,
too.
You showed it last time.
Every time I hear like the Strider, it pisses me off because I had that because you know how Fisto originally came with Strider, like that was his. Like I had the Fisto that didn't come with it, and apparently Mars, the store that we picked them up from, somehow got like the French versions.
I had that's what you said.
Yeah, so I had 2 versions of Fisto. I had the one where his fist is bent, like his arm is at a right angle, like it's like almost like he's lifting it up higher, and he came with a purple katana that looks exactly like Jitsu's. But that's the French one, and then the American one is the one where his arms kind of bent down a little lower, and he's got like a I don't know, the sword hilt almost looks like a C, like it curves upwards. They're both purple.
Yes,
but...
I've got the French one then. The original one, the original one I have when I was a kid, because mine didn't come with Strider. I got Strider, like we got him like 3 years ago for Christmas from Olivia Soprano, my mom. But she got the Roton, that Strider, and she got Point Dread with the Talon Fighter too, though.
Oh, sweet! Yeah, you can connect that to Grayskull.
I always wanted that add-on for Grayskull. When I had it sitting on Trey's dresser at the old house, I had it mounted to the top turret of the castle.
Oh, nice.
And it looks fucking sweet up there. I've got it sitting down in between on his dresser now. But yeah, that's, I'm gonna pick him up the new Battle Cat in Panther, because I've got the vintage ones, but I'm gonna get him his own. He still likes the Motu stuff, so
that's cool. Nice.
Dude, like we spent 2.5 hours yesterday having a battle between Star Wars and G.I. Joe figures all over the upstairs of the house. And he got his alien, because we had all the alien figures out, and I almost came down here and was like, grab the Predator, I got him out, but I'm like, wait till Christmas, don't do that, wait till Christmas.
Yeah, man. Don't spoil him too much.
Oh, dude, he literally has a tote of fucking new action figures and shit that are just. That's just from now. Now my wife was like, we're gonna have trouble coming because we do Christmas at her parents' house and they always go fucking like way overboard. I'm like, I don't know, we're gonna have to take both Jeeps down for Christmas this year, probably. Jesus, so I don't have the room I had in my pit because I had a full size truck. I had more room for everything.
Just rent a sled to attach to the back of it.
I said we're gonna have to run a fucking U-Haul van.
Yep.
Holy hell.
Be driving down there.
Awesome by fans too, though. Like when I came up, and had the stuff for him. And you've had so many people that have sent stuff for him as well, and he's just a cool kid. But we just love the fact he likes to, beat you up. I'm sorry. It's entertaining.
Well, it's like Sal sent him like 3 boxes of figures. Like Marvel Legends, like Star Wars, like everything, dude, all complete with weapons, like itemized into bags, which we still have separated in bags because I gave him all the weapons for his figures. He's got them all now. I got them all broke down into what bags, and when he plays with them, he'll get the weapons out and he'll put the weapons in their hands and shit like that. I was like, a man of great culture. I see. He'll spend 6 hours setting up and 1 hour having a battle.
That's how I was. Yep.
That's what I do. It's like we did that the other day. We had different squads of figures set up in different places, and we had artillery because I bought him like a bunch of tanks and helicopters. He's got those Top Gun planes. I bought him 2 each, of course, because I'm like, you can't have just one. You got to have at least 2. And yeah, so we had a big ass fucking battle all in the upstairs, and we used the stairs for strategic purposes and shit. Oh yeah, it's fun. It's like I said. I told the wife one day we were talking. She goes, "Do you do this when we're not home?" I'm like,
"Mind your business."
I was like, "Just leave it to your imagination." She goes, "Huh." Okay, so I'm just gonna. She goes, "I'm just gonna assume that's a yes." I'm like, "I can neither confirm nor deny that, miss."
And the GI Joe battles I had growing up as a kid were amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I use dice.
I love the GI Joes.
Fuck yeah! And this dude, in this summer we had the pool, so I would take all the fucking any water vehicles that we had.
Yep.
Yeah, the hovercraft.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm so pissed. I sold the hydrofoil.
Oh,
you dumbass.
It was complete. The only
we had the warthog and everything, man. We had that.
Oh, I got one of the first ones I ever got. As far as vehicles goes, is right here. Hang on, let me, so I don't knock any of these fucking guys.
Chris, I want to play this freaking game.
Yeah, dude, we should totally
What is this? Is this that He-Man game?
Yeah, this is the one where you can play as you can even play as Lion-O from the Thundercats.
That's fucking sweet.
What is this on?
So this is a free game. It's He-Man and Masters of the Universe, She-Ra, Princess of Power. And it's this is just our tracked mode video that I made for it. But it's basically a fan made. It's free. It's using something called Open Beats of Rage or Open Bore. and this looks like they lifted assets from the Filmation cartoon, and it looks like it's smoothly animated, and
This
it's
is
fun as
incredible.
hell. Yeah, there's
Almost-
like it has like a map where like you basically go across Eternia to different like points and do these like little levels like Golden Axe.
It almost feels
shit.
like the Battletoads game.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's like they break up the gameplay, so it's not like so there's like river things here, and then there's ones where you're the mount. Like, see, he's fighting Leech or Catra here, or there's even Hordak, like a giant Hordak thing. But like yeah, like it blew my mind that this was like a free game. Like this is
Holy
better
shit.
than this is better than some of the like, see, there's one of the racing levels.
Mhm.
But yeah,
The Lionel
it's-
look fantastic too.
yeah, yeah, and they have their own like you build up like your combo
Oh
and
shit,
you do
there's
like your
big ass
special move.
Hordak.
Yeah, yeah, and the sorceress,
Nice.
which is a little anti-canon because the sorceress could only be in eagle form when she left Castle Grayskull. So
Right.
Yep. Oh, there's Lionel.
yeah, and Ram Man.
Well, it looks good.
Fuck it, Ram Man.
Yeah, I always liked Ram Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Great
was so
design.
There's
I
the
was
map,
so
yeah.
happy. That's fucking awesome. So
Yeah.
what is this on Steam or something?
No, it's you go to the website. I can send you the link.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Put it
it's
private.
yeah. If your PC can handle it, by all means, dude. This would be a hell of a fun game to play with like what is it with Parsec? That
Holy shit.
multiplayer thing that allows you to play local co-op online.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have to
Cool.
help us non-gamer tech people figure it out, but we'll play with you if we can. Do
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah, yeah.
sounds
It's
like a
four.
good-
It's a
like
four-player
a-
game.
Sounds like a
Sorry.
good gaming stream for ETIP.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like this is fucking cool.
Yeah, you can even play as Skeletor.
Yeah, dude.
amazing.
This,
Evil Limb.
the graphics, everything looks so fucking just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it really does. It's like you're playing the Filmation cartoon. That's fucking sweet.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll
Reminds me
send
of
the
the
link.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade games and stuff, like that, but only
Yeah.
clear,
Cowabunga!
like you said, Chris. That's just
But-
sick, bro.
Here's
Hell
here's
yeah.
this gimmick.
Yeah.
The
Oh, nice.
the water moccasin.
Oh yeah.
And I've even got the little sleds on the bottom there. That's still
Holy hell,
there.
man.
And you can see we have two copperheads in here. We have the original one who is battle damaged, but Salvador made him a peg leg. This is the guy that came with this when I got this when I was at my this was a Jewish granny's funeral. They took me to Toys R Us and bought me this because we were at the funeral home for like 3 fucking days, But other copperheads being stubborn, but that's the newer version. When they did that updated like skin with them, he won't come out. And
Okay.
I'm too fucking high to mess with him. But the engine, but the little removable engine compartment cover is still back there, and the fan still
Sweet.
still turns. But yeah, it's
But not let
still
Mr. Bean see that.
it's in really good. He's not allowed to come in here. I let him down in the.
Now I'm like, that's some good quality.
Yeah.
I mean, you take him out of here and look at your turd up here. It turns, almost all the way around,
Yeah.
which is fucking. It's great, and it's that mobile. Your figure fits down in there. He can actually get his thumb grips on the gun. I mean, it is. It's just. I always thought this was cool.
It is.
I love this little thing.
That's a beautiful piece.
It's still got the decals, as you can see
Nice.
right there and shit on there. Oh yeah, my dad would put every little fucking decal is on there still, but he would because like his my cousin, he would get like we'd do Christmas as a family and we'd get a lot of same kind of G.I. Joe and Star Wars stuff and Mo 2 and shit like that, but like his dad would literally just take all the decals and just throw them away.
Oh,
And
wow.
He'd never. And my dad's sitting there putting them all on. He goes, "What do you do?" Because I don't put those fucking things on for him. He can play with it the way it is.
Jeez.
Damn.
What a dick.
Shit.
Oh, he was an alcoholic chief of police. He was a fucking douchebag. Yeah, he was a douche. He really was. It was so funny because my aunt, like, when they split up, Like she was like her husband. Like I've called him. He's been around since I was like 13. He was a fucking really good basketball coach and shit. Like great guy. Like you know what I mean. He's family. He's my uncle. You know what I mean. Like I always call it. He's my uncle.
That looks good too, there, Chris.
What do you got, Chris? What's Chris got here?
Slaughter.
Holy shit, dude!
This in a gated garden, and it's like you're killing your industry. Like look at this.
Guile.
You can see they repurpose sprites. Like yeah, like that's what Beats of Rage is.
Yeah, it's them, and they could hit you for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking Tomax and Zaymont, man. Them and their Crimson Guards and shit.
Yeah.
I've still got the 2 figures. Trey's got them. Those are in his.
Yeah, they're doing the classified ones too. And they look fucking good, man. Super clean.
Nice.
I
wish I had them all still.
I know. I had the Tomahawk helicopter, and I shouldn't have the battle platform. Everything I sold was to buy more Star Wars shit, though. I never sold my toys because I just needed the money. It was like, I'm gonna sell these and I'm gonna buy more Star Wars shit. When I got back into collecting, about almost 10 years ago now, I do
have a bunch of the old, or not old, but the newer Transformer movies figures. I have a bunch of those.
The figures are nice.
Yeah.
You got the power.
Well, not the old movie. I mean, like the Bay movie.
Michael Bay ones.
Yeah,
the tumbling car engines.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
God.
some of those figures are really good.
Sweet.
But yeah.
I really liked the designs that they made in that Bumblebee movie. Like those looked very accurate to the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they were at the beginning of that movie, when they were on Cybertron and shit, I was like, why didn't this should have been the movie? Yep. Fuck these humans. Yep. We don't need humans in there at all. Just make this the goddamn movie. Like, why couldn't we have gotten that? Like,
or even like have that and then have it lead into, like, if you want to have a human element, start on Cybertron, do like the G1 stuff, and then lead into the new shit.
Yeah,
but give us one
into the new stuff.
Give us one actual Transformers movie. You know what I mean?
Well, they can't. You get a bunch of out of touch executives who are like, the audience can't identify with robots. We got to put a person in there for the human component. And it's like, I don't think you understand that kids didn't watch that cartoon for Spike and his dad. They watched it for the freaking robots.
Right?
Yeah.
If somebody just accidentally stepped backwards and squished them, we wouldn't have cared.
That's an episode where he just slips it in. Oh, no, Optimus!
It's like a Robot Chicken episode. Whoops.
Yeah.
Sam Woodwicky.
Yes. Spike.
Yeah.
Spike wants
the War for Cybertron should have been the game.
That's an awesome
movie.
game.
It is.
War for Cybertron. I got that on Steam.
Yeah, that game was something else. But like in the end, it depends who you played as. If you were a Decepticon, you'd have to fight the Megaplex, I think it was. And if it was Metroplex, and then you were doing if you're the Autobot, you had to fight the what was his name, Tripticon.
Oh shit!
If we're talking about the same War for Cybertron game, and it was massive. What a pain in the ass it was.
Giant thing at the end,
Yeah, at the end it was such a fucking pain in the ass. Me and my friend, we were playing it. Like, why can't we kill this thing?
Yeah.
What the hell was that one thing? The fucking Planet Eater.
Unicron.
Unicron. Yeah, that's what Orson Welles. Orson Welles did the voice for that one, didn't he? Yep. In the '86 movie. Yeah.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
And over the world.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys were into anime in the '80s, but did any of you guys watch Robotech?
Yes, the Macross.
Vega did. I've been meaning to go into those, but they warned me. They're fucking. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
that show was. I honestly like that better than Transformers.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I heard the stories were amazing on that.
Well, do you remember Star Blazers or what do they call it? Space Battleship Yamato or whatever? I saw that when I was like 3 or 5, like really young, and that was the darkest shit I've ever seen. It was like humanity is doomed. They only have like it's in the theme song. They're like, you only have like 300 days left to find this like other planet, or everybody's gonna die.
Was it
Like,
was it
damn.
based in 2022?
Probably, but dude, it was. And then I remember watching Go Lion Force or the Lion Force version of Voltron, and like somehow they edited that shit. It's like I don't know if I got like the Mandela effect or if I'm just like remembering false shit, but I remember watching this, and there was a scene where they were fighting a Robeast, and it freaking like kicked in the blue lion's leg, killing this guy Sven, who was in like his I think he was in the blue outfit. Freaking kills him. No, he was in the black outfit. Freaking kills the guy. And that was when the princess is like, dude, in order for us to form this big mega robot, we need to have a fifth person. I'm not really good at this, but I'll have to fill in that role. And that's how she became.
No, you're right. You're right. I remember that as well.
Yeah, I was like, dude, the guy, like, he's like screaming and there's like blood coming out of his mouth. And there's a big robot, like Robeast, like claw through the cockpit into him. And it's like, ah! They did like the still frame, you know.
I was a Gundam Wing guy.
Gundam Wing, yeah. It's a Gundam.
Some heavy arms.
Yeah.
There's some cool animation.
God, I miss 80s and 90s anime. Like it rocked my world when I saw Ninja Scroll.
It's like some of the
Ninja
animations.
Scroll's great.
It's like a lot of the animations are really outdated, but the stories are still amazing.
Yeah, and they're adult. They're not going to pussify around.
Actually,
anything
like this quality animation is like better than like half of the stuff we're getting now. Like from Japan.
It's all hand drawn. Like it's the computer animated shit when they start doing that hybrid like 3D things.
Yeah,
they lost me. They did that with Berserk, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
If you guys want to continue this tomorrow, let's do it tomorrow on my stream.
Sweet.
We talk about fucking cartoons and shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
There we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
Why'd you go
and
way
with
out?
that note, and Cookie Puss, and Cookie Opus, and Nutty the Chocolate Ghost.
Oh, God.
Yes, Mr. Grant Gregory, you're coming in right at the end, sir. I'd like to thank Judas Goat Barbecue for his $20 super chat, Brightest Day for his $2 super chat earlier. Thank you all my channel members. Let me get everybody's name a shout out here. Let me pull that up real quick here, and then we'll go around the horn and say goodbye to everybody. Let's see here. So
Never say goodbye.
we've got AngelousDraven, Goodstuff Comixgater, Flair X, Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective, Nelson the Gentleman, Frog G, Judas Goat Barbecue, Glinzer, Tina Bojan, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Medi, 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live, Kyle Wells, Ruben Christopher Haynes, Manliness and Motivation, Nefarious, Sporking News Podcast, Rugo Better, The Clown World Review, Mr. Grant Gregory, Normie, and Godzillionaire. Thank you all. Appreciate the support. Now, let me kick it over here to Mr. Chris Fisk. Feist.
Oh yeah. Let's see. What do I have that I can chill? Let's see. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I added a lore section to the InfinitaleChronicles.com website. So if you want to check out more geeky stuff, delve into the world of the Infinitale Chronicles, there's a new section there for you. In addition to that, we're working on book 2. I recently got some news from one of my artists. Wasn't great news, but they're back in action. Some bad stuff happened. So, we're continuing along with production of book 2. And hopefully we'll have some stuff to show pretty soon. I'm hoping to get the campaign itself kicked off by the end of this year. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers
That's
crossed.
Excellent, man.
Thanks.
Excellent. Hope
Glad
it goes.
they're
Hope it goes
back.
out the way you need it to.
Thanks, man.
Because we need more Infinitale Chronicles in our life. Definitely after that first book. Yes, we do. And
90s
next
anime.
up, let me. Oh, damn right. Let me kick it over, Mr. AngelousDraven.
Hey guys, Saturday, November 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be watching Full Gear. It's AEW's pay-per-view. We'll do what we normally do, talk about it as we watch it, and tell you what we thought. Should be an interesting show. We don't know what the card is yet, but some of the lead up into it so far has been pretty good. I got MJF back and stuff. Mox is the champ now. We got new tag title holders, a new women's interim champion. So it should be good. I hope to see everybody there. And then I do gaming over on Twitch. But I might do some gaming streams over here just to kind of see what the interest is and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure being here when I can. So thanks.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. You are welcome, sir. Next up, let's go over to Mr. Vinnie Tartamella. Let me grab his
What up,
link
brother?
here.
I'm sharing screen too, so yeah, there you go.
Got you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I
Beautiful.
don't have to keep shilling. Just my stuff, you can get it right away. It's very simple. Go to any of those awesome links that you see out there, and yeah, definitely snatch up these great products. Shadow of the Kraken, City of Venus, Through the Woods. You're going to get top quality, and you don't have to wait for anything. Just put your order in, and I will pack them up immediately and get them out the door. But tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to continue having some fun. We'll talk about cartoons, topical shit, funny things. Yeah. Oh, and I did a short too on the YouTube channel on the meme I put out there today, the Skeletor meme, and I did the Skeletor voice too. So yeah, go if you want to go laugh, go check it out. It's just like 15 seconds, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, we're gonna have more fun. I'll do more toy reviews and shit. We missed Thursday's toy stream. Just there was various things that were going on, but don't worry, we're gonna be coming back with that, and hopefully Tommy will be back this week. Fingers crossed. But congrats to him again for getting monetized, or well, hitting 1,000. So now he could get monetized. So that's a beautiful thing. Make sure to give him extra love just in case, because we know sometimes YouTube really likes to fuck with him. And when we say sometimes, we mean all the time. So get over there and make sure he's well over that line. Yeah, man, Tommy deserved it. So hell yeah, and congrats to Grant. I just saw what you put out there too, man. You got nearly 1,000 subs in 2 days, dude. That's amazing.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Shit. What's your secret?
Oh, yeah.
Tell us.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, guys, tune in tomorrow night, and we're gonna continue the great conversation. Thank you, ETUP. Thank you, everyone. Much love, and be safe out there.
All right, brother. Next up, let's see here. We'll go over to Mr. Superfan Adam Shahi.
Hey, so I got a little channel, and I have a little show on Wednesdays at 4:20, and we started off with weed talk and just doing the positive thing about what it does for us in these states that we're allowed to smoke it in. But that's not what the show is all about. Now it's the wild, the wacky wild Wednesday, wide world of fun, and we talk Andor. So we're going to be talking some Andor and just other stuff that we like, and with all kinds of different guests all the time. And then on Fridays, I also have it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday Fun with Friends. And it's just a bunch of my friends. We get together talking from across the globe, and a lot of fun there. Every Thursday, you can catch me on This Week in Bullshit with Justin Proper, and every Tuesday on the Clown World Review with ToneDef, the master deaf head of us all, for the Monday Night Retrospective. And of course, you'll find me in the chat and sometimes on the panel here at Etempo's Place to Be Review. And usually sometimes I get a link with Vinny, because Vinny's a good dude. And guess what? I ordered his books, got them all, and it didn't take but less than a week. Thank you, Vinny. Same with Chris. I bought out all Chris's. Chris's were great too. So he's working hard. See, I'm forcing this Jewish person.
Oh God!
But it's awesome. It's awesome. All you guys' stuff is awesome. I can't wait to get to the next set of books and stuff, guys. So thank you, Mr. Etup. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, you are welcome.
Jukaverl.
Jay. All right. I'll be none of that hair bad. Next up, let me kick it over to like I said, the lady who classed up the joint tonight, Miss Tina Bojan.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for the invite tonight. It's been an awesome time as usual, and that's pretty much how I spend my week, either on the panel or in the chats with these lovely guys. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Tina Bojan.
Right there. There's a link. Just pop that in the chat. Thank you, Tina, for jumping on with us tonight. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
And
being
last...
We're a bunch of pigs. Thank you for being classy.
Right. last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, Horny Alf. Hail Horny Alf and the Legion of Memers.
Hey, ETEP, I appreciate you letting us, letting me join you tonight. It was a good time. The Legion is growing. We recruit about 2 people a month to the Legion. I'll drop the links in here in a minute. We actually have a TeePublic store now with merch. So if you guys are interested, you check that out. I'll drop the link in there in a minute. Yeah, we appreciate being able to jump in to anyone's stream. So as long as you'll have us, we're here.
Nice.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's always good to have you on and have the memes and the videos and stuff like that, dude. We appreciate it. So let's see. You just drop your links and we'll throw those out for you in the chat there. All right, so thank you to all my channel members. Thank you everybody in the chat. Congratulations, Mr. Grant Gregory, man. Congrats on that. That's a fucking huge boom, dude. Yeah, we now you can write your book on how to defeat the YouTube algorithm. But thank you. We appreciate you being here, brother. Appreciate you being a channel member. Thank you, everybody in the chat. This has been a great show. Went on almost 4 hours tonight.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we're at like 3:43. So I've got the Woman King video dropping tomorrow. Good Stuff edited that up. I'll probably shoot a couple more tomorrow and get those uploaded. No more She-Hulk reviews. I'm done. I'm tapping the fuck out. I'm out on that. No more. 9 yet. Yeah, that's done. So there's but there's gonna be more horror content, or as Last What Truth says, horror. Horror. I gotta have her say that. I gotta record her say that and be like, it's ETEP Wakuian with another horror review.
Old kid, it's wicked cool.
And again, sending prayers out to her and her family.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I didn't want to mention anything because I didn't know it was said publicly. I did, but yeah, big thoughts and prayers out to Lasso and her family right now. Our thoughts are with you.
Absolutely.
Bad things happen to good people. And it's we gotta come together as a community and support our friends in their time of need and everything. So
for sure.
Yeah, love to Lasso and the family. Mr. Gregory with the $2 Aussie super chat. Here, take my schmeckles, you Gentile.
Wait, he's got plural schmeckles?
He's giving me plural schmeckles, not just a schmeckle, schmeckles.
Damn.
So for a $2, let's see, for a $2 super chat, and because he's my Jewish brethren, much like Chris, I'll give him a deal. We'll go with because I know everybody wants to see it. You want to see it. We'll do some this.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. Oh my God.
Rick, I'm Pencilvester. Listen to that name. You can't kill me.
You're right. Kill Pencilvester.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I was visiting my aunt in the hospital. She has hepatitis. Ooh, sorry.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay.
So there you go.
Hell yeah.
Thank you,
DiBiase.
you guys. If I'm awake tomorrow by the time House of the Dragons is over, I'll jump on Vinny's stream, and we got. I'm caught up on it, man.
Yeah,
that last
I
episode
caught
was
up.
good.
Yeah, it was. There's going to be a time
It's gonna
jump
be
now.
a big time jump. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like 10,
They
15
aged-
years.
Yeah, because they aged Allison and Rhaenyra's actresses out. So, yeah, but
But
yeah.
again,
So
those are fantastic actresses who
yes.
they picked
Yeah.
anyway. So.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
Yep,
this.
that show's great. Like I said, after Game of Thrones, you didn't think they could, make up for it, but this show's damn good.
It really is.
It's so I'm happy about that. But yeah, so we got the show Monday night, episode 222 or 223 coming up. Going rogue this week. Brahma Bull's gonna be on, and
Nice. He's a Legion member.
Oh, nice.
Brahma. Brahma's, like I said, big shout out to he's a channel member. He's been a channel member for a while. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's been a minute since he's been on, so we got to get him on. And we'll have the show next Saturday night. We'll do another one. Videos all week. You guys know how it goes. And that's it. We're gonna start some horror. We've got the Trey. Trey's gonna be reacting to the Nightmare on Elm. Beanies is gonna be Freddy Krueger for Halloween. We're gonna do a video of me and him, and he'll be reacting to seeing the Nightmare on Elm Street trailer for the first time.
Oh,
so yep,
nice.
Yep. So that's coming up, and a lot more. But thank you all for being here tonight. Appreciate everybody in the chat. You guys and gals rock. Thank you so much. I'm Itep Okuyan from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all yous. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all